you think I look okay?
Brilliant.
You sure I'm not overdressed or anything?
You look great, eh? You're a dead ringer for Mary Poppins.
I know I'm being a pain, but I really want this job.
And you'll get it.
You reckon?
Yeah, definitely. Hey, my dad says Susanna
I
Farnham's.
thought her name was Morrissey.
Oh, yeah, she changed it back. Anyway, he reckons she's that desperate to find a nanny. She give that one at the end that rocks a cradle of travel.
Thanks very much.
No problem. So we gonna have some dinner or what?
I don't feel like anything.
Oh, go on, Trina, I'm starving.
Okay, you're on. But definitely no onions of mine and no garlic.
Hello, love. Have you got a minute? Only I wanted a word about what happened at the restaurant the other night.
I told you how I feel about Megan.
Yeah, my ears are still ringing.
Well, what did you expect? That we'd all sit round the table playing happy families all of a sudden just to suit you? That I go rushing to my wardrobe to give me little sister all me hand-me-downs?
She's my daughter, Jack. I just want the chance to get to know her.
And have you thought about what she wants? The poor girl's just found out that the man she called Daddy for the past 18 years is not even a distant relative. She's probably still in shock like the rest of us.
Yeah, and I'm just as shattered about this as everyone else.
I'll give over, Dad. At least you knew you'd had a relationship with Anthea, which is more than me poor mum did.
I explained all that.
So don't come to me looking for sympathy now that your past has come back to haunt you. Because in case you hadn't realised, this whole rotten mess affects me and our Michael and all.
Aye, aye, Elwand. Enjoy your syrup sponge, did you? It's all down your woolly. Here, get it off before that lot will lynch you for it. Go on. Well, Susan, didn't expect to see you this side of Crimbo.
I'm not stopping. Just want to have me working before the end of term.
Oh, working all right.
Yeah, I wanted to get at marks but I didn't fall too far behind.
Nice one, Susan.
Something to do, though.
Yeah, that's the hardest bit, isn't it? Hey, what to do when you're not out looking for the money to pay for your stuff. Hey, aye, 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 aye. Keep it down in there. I better get back in before they wreck the place. Listen, do you fancy hanging round? You know, something else to do, like?
Might as well, yeah?
Nice one. See you there in half an hour, eh?
Yeah, sounds.
Oh, and Susan, good to see you out and about again.
Megan, wait.
I've said what I came to say. I'm going to go and stay with one of my mates till I try and sort my head out.
Oh, please, love, can't we just at least sit down and try and talk this through?
Like we should have done years ago, you mean?
I know, and I'm sorry, but me and your dad thought things were best left the way they were.
You mean my dad knew all along that he wasn't my real father?
Well, yes, of course.
And all this time you've let me go on thinking, believing.
I know we should have told you, but please don't go off like this. At least give me the chance to try and explain.
I could have swallowed this Megan thing a whole lot easier if you hadn't come the model heavyweight with me with the surrogacy.
It's different, Jackie. You sold your own baby.
Yeah, and you're not going to let me forget about it, are you? You've called me for all kinds ever since you found out.
Because that little lad's my grandson.
Why, yeah. And you're such a big family man. You went and had an affair behind my mum's back when she was out here with our Tony. We were just little kids, Dad. We idolised you. Great father you've turned out to be.
Come on, love, that's not fair.
And now you're expecting us to get the flags out because some 18-year-old love child's turned up on your doorstep. It's not exactly Little House on the Prairie stuff, is it?
I know, Michael, and I'm sorry if I've been a bit heavy-handed over all this, but can't you at least try and understand what I'm going through here? Megan's my own flesh and blood, just like you two are. And all I want is, well, a chance to get to know her a bit better and maybe make up a bit for the past.
Well, there's your chance then, Dad.
Mum, I can't do this, not when I'm in here.
Please, love, you can't spend the rest of your life running away from this.
Hey, love. Everything all right?
Not really. There's one or two things we need to sort out.
I'll get us a table, eh? Somewhere nice and quiet.
I've told you, I don't want anything to do with
Oh,
him.
don't say that, love, am you?
No, Ron, please. We need a bit of time on our own.
Why don't you two settle yourselves on the sofas and I'll get on Mike to bring you over a couple of coffees.
Thanks, Jackie.
And don't worry, I'll make sure you're not disturbed.
There you go, babe. Have a nice Christmas.
Merry Crimbo, love. Yeah, lad, what do you reckon?
No, we did for ages, yes. Save them till later.
OK. Hey, listen, Mick, you don't mind if I go and pick Ruthie's Prezi up on the way back from the cash and carry, do you?
No problem. Hey, do you mind using your van, though, Sin? Mine's failed its MOT. I'm gonna have to sort something else out.
No problem. Cheers, mate.
I thought you were hanging on till the Musgrove sorted out on Friday to get your Ruthie's present.
Yeah, well, I was, but they'll be sound. He's a nice fella, that Joey, and he's got 2 jobs on the go, like, so should have plenty of money coming in. So I thought I might as well pay off Ruthie's bike and get it down to Bristol in plenty of time for Christmas Day.
Thought you were gonna do your Santa bit in person, you know, like you usually do.
Well, Ruthie asked me down the last time she rang, but I don't know whether I want to go now that Mandy's shacked up with this new bloke of his.
You want to see your daughter, don't you?
Yeah, of course I do.
I'll check the road, just see what I can sort out.
You trying to get rid of me or what?
Oh, behave. I mean, the kids would love it if you spent the holiday with us.
But it won't ruin your day if the decision goes against you.
I tell you what, Sin, after what happened to us last Christmas, nothing's going to spoil the celebrations this year.
So you're going to have your Christmas cracker ready for that Joe, aren't you?
That's for me to know.
And the whole world to find out about, going on your past track record, Michael.
Life's too short, Sin. I mean, we're both up for it, so I might as well grab what's on offer.
Consenting adults, eh? All right. Right, so 24 bottles of ketchup and a gallon of vinegar. That should keep me going until the new year.
I thought you might need a caffeine lift.
Oh, thanks, mate, you're the pal. Have you sorted Anthony and Megan out with coffees as well?
Yeah, 2 cappuccinos on the house.
And what's me dad up to?
He's out there mooching round feeling sorry for himself.
What's he like, hey? Does he really think he can waltz into Megan's life after all these years and start playing happy families?
He's living in cloud cuckoo land as usual.
You really liked it, didn't you?
It was a close call, you know, Jack.
It's a mess, isn't it?
So, what do you think of Megan?
Well, I really took to her at that meal the other night. Especially when she was going on about the surrogacy. She's the only one out of you who didn't have a downer on me.
Yeah, but my dad's got a point, though, hasn't he? I mean, how are you going to feel in 18 years' time if Harry turns up on your doorstep calling you mum?
Well, I don't know. But I could say the same thing to you about Josh.
Yeah, well, that's not going to happen, is it? He thinks me half fella's his dad.
Yeah, until Bev tells him otherwise. She can be a right cow when it suits her.
He'd be a real facer, but I'd just have to get on with it. I mean, I couldn't turn him away, that's for sure.
That's how I feel about Harry. I try and blank it out most of the time. But he's my own flesh and blood at the end of the day. Oh, talk about the Dixon's family saga. We're a right lot between us, aren't we?
So, do you regret having Harry now?
No. What about you and Josh?
Well, you know what, to be honest, it gives me a bit of a buzz knowing that my son's out there getting on with his life somewhere.
Yeah. Me too.
A load of notes for you to tell me. I brought them in. I've known you were coming.
Being on Friday, can you give me them then?
Listen, Susan, are you okay? Still looking a bit green around the gills, you know.
Missing me stuff, aren't I? Doctor's put me on the methadone to help with the cramps and that.
Yeah, well, you just go easy with it, eh? And stick to what he tells you. That stuff can be dangerous if you're not careful.
I'm not going to do anything stupid, you know. I just want to get clean again.
So you're going to be okay over Crimbo?
Yes, sounds. Very quiet. Just me and my dad.
Nice one. Well, we'll make a fresh start in the new year, eh? Really knuckle down ready for that GCSE course in September. Hey, I've got high hopes for you, Susan. Don't go letting me down, will you?
No chance. Got something for you in here.
All right.
Sorry you had to wait for it, like, but it took me ages to find it for you.
Look at that, me Bessie coat. Nice one, Susan.
Felt sorry for you, didn't I? Stood out there in the cold. See you Friday then.
Nice. Hey, is that a threat or a promise?
That's a promise. See.
You were already pregnant when you married me, Dad?
Nearly 7 months. As far as everyone was concerned, the baby was his.
But didn't he mind having some other fella's kid?
I know how it sounds, love, but Ron wasn't just some other fella. The pair of us went back a long way. I really loved him. It wasn't an ideal start, but I told Jeff.
Me dad.
I told him about you and Ron soon after we met. He knew how much I wanted to keep you. So he just accepted things the way they were.
So now you and him expect me to do the same?
Did I get you anything, Pops?
No. Not unless you got a magic wand up your sleeve.
It's early days yet. Give it a bit of time, eh?
I was a bit doubtful when Jason first mentioned it. I think I've really missed working with children since coming back from the States. And from what I've seen of Harry, it looks a lovely little baby. And it'll get my dad off me back.
Well, I'm going to keep everything crossed for you, because it'd be great having you living next door. I could come round for a goss whenever I fancied.
Yeah, me and Jace have the place to ourselves most nights.
Hey, you might change your mind about him once you move in.
What do you mean?
Well, let's just say the seamy's pretty good on the other side of the fence and all.
Not bad. Nice body by the looks of it.
And a lovely tight little bum. So what time does Susanna say she'd be here?
Of course, too. You don't suppose she's changed her mind, do you?
She's not even late yet.
Pool lifeguard, life support and rescue test. And that's my logbook.
All right.
I also did a summer down in Cornwall last year as a lifeguard, so I've got the practical experience as well.
Oh, well, that sounds great.
Well, if the job's still going, I can start whenever you want.
OK, well, listen, you go and find yourself a table while I get rid of these and we'll see what we can sort out.
OK.
OK.
My dad must have really loved you to take me on and on.
Yeah, he did. But he loved you as well, Meg. You know that, don't you?
I thought I did.
Come on, love. As far as he was concerned, you were his daughter. He loved you just as much as I do.
Then if both of you love me so much, how come you spent the last 18 years lying to me?
Hi.
Hi.
What brings you around here?
You?
What for?
You promised you'd be in touch.
Yeah, well, I was going to ring you tonight, you know.
So, you'll be glad I saved you the trouble.
Too right I am.
Well, I'll send you the letter by the end of next week.
Grand. So when can I start?
Well, we'll be opening the leisure complex, you know, the pool and the gym and that for the new year. But I'll have to get back to you on the exact date for the inductions.
Fair enough.
OK, bye.
Bye.
So did you love me, Dad, or was he just some poor sucker who came along at the right moment?
Megan,
Well, did you love him?
we made a life together. The three of us were a family for 14 years.
I take it the answer's no.
He knew how I felt about him right from the start. But he wouldn't take no for an answer. He used to say he had more than enough love for the two of us. And he was right. I needed that love and everything that went with it, for you as well as me. He was a good man, your dad. A kind and gentle man who'd have given you the world if you'd asked for it. Think what you will of me, love, but don't let all this change the way you felt about him.
I wish Susanna would hurry up.
Oh, chill, Trine. She's another 10 minutes yet.
What if she doesn't like me?
I've no chance. If you're good enough for our Jason, you're good enough for A.
That's a bit early for you, isn't it?
Celebratory drink.
How's our Jackie taking you on, she?
Lifeguard in the new pool.
All right. So have you got all them medals for getting bricks off the bottom of your pyjamas and all that stuff?
A bit more difficult than that, but yeah. Half a lager, please.
You remember doing that at school, you know, when you had to whip your PJ kecks off and make a float out of them? I mean, how'd you do that? Did you tie a knot in each leg and throw them over your head to catch the air or something?
As long as you're not wearing them designer ones, you know, with the shorts.
I remember that next time I go to bed on a boat. So when did you start, mate?
New Year by the sound of it.
All right. So what about your other job?
It's just a filler in the car wash in town. Pays lousy, but the crack's good. And the fella who runs it lets me come and go as I please. I'll stay there till Christmas, get all the tips and then pack it in.
So if you don't mind me asking, how come you've got a different accent to your brother?
Or he has a different accent from me.
Well, yeah.
Individuality.
So you just decided to choose a different accent?
Who's that miserable geezer there?
It's me, old fella.
Michael, any chance, son?
Right little family business, isn't it?
Yeah, me and our Jackie generate the profits, he drains them.
I've got one like that myself.
Well, like they say, mate, you can pick your nose, you can pick your friends, you can't pick your parents.
We never set out to hide the truth from you, but the older you got, the harder it was to tell you. You were such a happy baby girl. And as far as you were concerned, Jeff was just your dad. I suppose neither of us wanted to take that away from him, spoil things between you.
My whole life, everything I believed in was well false.
No, it wasn't.
If you knew it and never said anything.
It wasn't false love, it wasn't. Not the love we both gave you. Jeff was a father to you in every sense of the word. He fed you, clothed you, loved you, Meg, and surely you can't have forgotten all that. So either you accept the reasons we kept quiet about it all these years, or you carry on letting it eat away at you and destroy everything we have between us. There's nothing more I can say, Meg. It's up to you now.
Jackie, that architect woman again.
Oh, hello.
There you go, Pops.
What did Millardo have to say for himself?
Barman's confidentiality, that.
Strange, innit? Seeing you people in our own house.
Yeah, but life goes on, eh?
Too right. And that must have been stupid to think I could just walk back into her life after all these years.
You never know, Pops. She might come round in the end.
No, I've really blown it good and proper after the other night. Should have took things a bit slower, instead of going in with all guns blazing.
Yeah, you and me both.
I'll do that. Oh, what's the matter, my little boy? Oh, my word, what's your what's she feeding you on, eh? You're growing by the minute, aren't you? You are, you're beautiful.
Eating by the minute if you had his way. Wouldn't you, Harry?
Hey, you'll soon be as big as your granddad, won't you, greedy chops, eh?
Come on. Or we'll be late for our meeting.
Be a good boy, then. I'll see you in the morning. It's still all right tomorrow, isn't it? Me taking him out.
Yeah, of course. I'll have him all ready for you as we agreed.
Good. See you tomorrow then, son.
Hi.
Oh, hi. Can I have a quick word with you?
Yeah, hang on a minute, Susanna.
Yeah.
Dad. Joe, I can't believe you're carrying on with this.
He's a Dixon. His family have already lost our Tony and little Josh. And I've got another daughter sitting over there pretending I don't exist. So there's no way I'm going to lose my grandson and all.
Oh, just for once in your life, get real, will you, Dad?
It's all right, you know. We'll get fed up when the novelty wears off.
Oh, I hope so. Anyway, what's up?
Well, I wanted to know when the restaurant was likely to open, because I want to try and get a really good chef. I'd like to get the standard up to, well, 2 rosettes at least. I'd really like to make a mark on the culinary map.
Well, it's not going to be all puff pastry artichokes and little portions, is it?
A good chef can make a difference to beans on toast, you know.
Yeah, well, so long as there's rump steak and chicken in the basket for my punters.
Absolutely. Is Katrina in the bar? Jason Shadwick's girlfriend.
Oh, yeah, she's talking to Nicky Shadwick. Listen, I'd better go, because the builders have hit another problem. Do you want to get that lot on to search for Lord Luke and the amount of things they keep turning up? See you later.
Bye.
Aye. You going through the rotas for the school runs, are you?
Something like that, yeah.
We got a bit involved with what we were doing.
Right, well, you carry on, because I'm going to clock off now, and I'll see you at home when you get done.
Sam, you can't do this to me.
What?
Time and off if you'll stay till Lindsay gets in.
Oh, I don't know about that. Making me well. Double time sounds better.
Done.
You have been. Right, come on then. Otherwise, your Leo will be home before you've had a chance to finish your first game of Monopoly. Oh, and Mick, what do you want me to do with that batter?
And you do realise the position is for a live-in nanny?
I assume that's what you were looking for.
Only I will need somebody there most nights once the restaurant is up and running. Sure that won't be a problem?
I'm used to living in after working in America.
You worked in America?
Up until last year, yeah.
Really?
Yeah, I loved it there. Everyone was dead friendly. And the Gordons were a lovely family to live with. There was loads going on all the time. Barbecues, pool parties.
Oh, sounds idyllic.
It was. Different from round here then.
But what made you want to come home?
Oh, poor little soul's got a bit of wind. Come on then. Come on then, sweetheart. Oh, what's to do with you then?
Oh, hello. He seems to like you.
I've always loved babies. They're so tiny and helpless.
Oh, and time-consuming. Where were we?
I was just saying that my father was taken ill just before my contract with the guns was due to end. They were brilliant. Got me a flight straight home and everything.
So if I get in touch with them, they'll be happy to supply me with a reference?
Oh, yeah, no problem. Except I heard they'd moved on soon after I left. San Diego area, I think.
Oh, dear. Well, it's a bit of a problem.
Maybe the agency I work through can help. Or if not, I'm sure the couple I babysit for will give me a reference. When we tutor at college.
Well, just jot down the addresses and I'll get in touch straight away.
Does that mean I've got the job?
Well, that depends on my final question.
Which is?
I'm absolutely desperate. When can you start?
Next week. Tomorrow. Well, actually now.
Try not to be hard on us. Me and your dad did what we thought was best at the time. That's all anyone can really do.
I know. I just wish my real dad hadn't turned out to be him.
Ron's a good man, love. And he really wants to make things right with you. Can't you try and give him a chance? For my sake?
That's it. I thought all Lindsay had been by now.
So did I. I've been left holding the fort while our boss is doing some home entertaining.
He hasn't got another woman on the go, has he?
Yes, and it's supposed to be Usher, so he didn't hear it from me.
Johnny Swine. Hey, well, that's got to be worth a bag of chips at least, hasn't it? Hey, I'll make it snappy, will you? I'm starving.
There'll be a few minutes yet, sir. Hey, what's up? Spotted Dick on short ration or something?
No, missed me dinner, didn't I? Had to sort out a load of little scallies who were trying to shove a first year's head down the bog.
Oh, rather you than me, mate.
Hey, they're not all bad, you know. Susan Clark was in before, brought in some work for me to mark. She reckons the doc's got her on some rehab programme or something.
Oh, well, good for her, then. Let's hope she gets sorted out before it's too late.
Yeah, well, it's not going to be easy for her, is it? Hey? I mean, the poor kid looked dead rough. Reminding me of what our Jimmy went through when me and Jackie were trying to get him cleaned up.
Yeah, well, at least she wants to come off the stuff, though, doesn't she? And that's going to be half the battle over with.
Only just started, hasn't it? She's got a long way to go. And if she messes up early on, well, she's got no chance of winning, has she?
Look, Jim, I've told you before, this Susan one's not your problem, you know.
She's a 14-year-old kid. She needs all the help she can get.
Yes, and she's getting it from this doctor of hers. So why don't you concentrate on your own kids and leave the experts to deal with Susan?
Hiya.
Hiya. Where's Romeo and Juliet?
Gone for another heart-to-heart.
You okay?
Just a bit, you know, shell-shocked.
Yeah, you must be all over the place finding out about me dad and that.
I can't take it in. I mean, this time last week, me and you were...
Yeah. That's scary, or what?
Now all this.
Look, my dad's all right, you know, once you get to know him.
So my mum keeps saying.
And at least some good's come out of all this.
You reckon?
Yeah, I've got myself a brand new sister. Look, I'm going on my break now, so do you fancy a coffee? We can catch up on all the family goss.
Hiya. Hiya.
What's up with your gob?
Everything.
Why, what's up?
Well, I've just been down the architects, and I hope she hasn't overcommitted herself on the back of my say-so about the club.
What are you on about?
Well, that flaming vicar has sold me a right dump. The whole place may have to come down and start again. There's no way we can open for the new year. I'm well and truly knackered.
Well, Brookside takes a break next Tuesday, and instead you can enjoy a Christmas special Monday at 9. And Total Brookside by Jeff Tibbles is available now from most bookshops, priced $9.99.
Hi.
Nobody in?
No, it doesn't look like it.
That's funny. It's supposed to be up early. Christmas shopping. We always find a day when we all go out together, make a family day of it.
Yeah, well, I think Christmas is something we might be giving a miss this year.
Go away, you can't miss Christmas. I love it, mate.
Yeah, if you got the cash. I just thank God Joey can get a wee bit extra driving the taxis. We'd be sunk without it.
Well, I'll tell you what. I'll give you back half the upfront money your lad gave me as it's Christmas.
What's your middle name, Santa Claus?
Soft Ollie's more like. But go on, we've all got to have a blowout once a year.
Yeah. I just came by to drop these off for you, so you could go in and out whenever you want.
All right. I meant what I said, you know, about the cash. A happy customer's a returning customer.
Thanks very much. Bye.
See ya.
Everything okay?
In a word, no.
Hello? Anyone home?
What's all this?
Oh, it's a few bits and bobs for little Harry. It's our first day out together. Got to keep him entertained.
He's 3 months old. We have to stick a bottle in his mouth and he'll be happy.
Look at this. Got him his very first corner shop. I'll soon have him following in his granddad's footsteps. It's got plastic money and everything.
You turn him into a right little entrepreneur. You okay?
Yeah. I was just thinking, though, I've never had much luck at my own kids. And now I'm fighting over my grandson and a daughter I never knew won't speak to me. Hardly an advert for family values, am I?
Life has a habit of sorting itself out.
You reckon?
Brought us two back together, didn't it?
And it could knacker your relationship with Megan.
I was going to have to tell her one day, which I suppose is what everyone says.
Yeah, well, you never can judge the moment. At least I've learned that much in this life. So do you reckon Megan will come round?
God knows when, though.
Then she is a Dixon.
11 days would be great, thanks. Okay, bye.
I feel that tight going off to the seashells for Christmas now.
Don't be soft, it's your Sammy's wedding, isn't it? Oh, hi, Susanna. Look, I need to see you later. Yeah, it is important, I'm afraid. But I've got to go to the bank first, so could we say about 2 o'clock? Okay, great. Thanks. Bye.
Can't wait to meet our Sammy's new fella, though. She's been dead mysterious about him, won't tell me a thing.
Maybe he's got 2 heads or something. Hey, there must be something wrong with him, though, if he's gone for your Sammy.
I know. Well, she can seem quite normal at first. Nice, even.
Hey, you must have a few. What, we can afford to take it all on a big posh holiday.
Yeah, I don't know. Well, she says she loves him.
She loves him, what, you mean?
Problems?
Yeah, and guess who it all comes back to? Me dad.
I hate this bit.
Yeah, it's the other side of the counter. I like being a customer.
Do you think I'll be able to nip out later? I need to meet someone.
It's okay with me. But ask the boss, though.
Morning, campers.
Hiya.
Hey up. Surprised you can still walk.
All right.
It's all right, yeah. He hasn't said anything about the one with the people carrier, you know, who's parked outside your house till 3:30 this morning.
Yeah, no wonder I can't get any sleep in that house.
Well, I've got to have something to look at, you know, while Carly keeps me up with toothache.
Yeah, she was, well, we were just,
Hang on, you must have been going through the school prospectus. Or was it the Ofsted report?
All right. Let's just get on with things, eh? Starting with that deep fat fryer.
Listen, Mick, is it all right if I nip out later?
Let's see if the fryer gets clean first, eh?
What about our Jason? No, he's not here either. I know where he's bound to be. He should have been here like everyone else. It's costing me money to take the day off, you know. I don't want to get on with the extension. I want to go Christmas shopping. Yeah, all right. We'll try and make lunch then. See you. Up are we? About time.
Not up, I'm just getting a drink of water.
We're supposed to be going Christmas shopping. It's our day.
Oh, I only got in at 4. I'm off dead here. You can't expect me to go shopping now. This might be daytime to you, but to me, it's night.
I don't care. Our Jason and Emily have got off. Your mother's going to try and make lunch, so it's just you and me. And stop hanging around half-dressed. Go in your bedroom and get some clothes on. Hi.
Hi. Look, I'm awful sorry about all this. I think we've got a wee problem. Do you remember I said we'd be sunk without Joey driving the car?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, your daughter came home in the cab last night. Actually, the early hours of this morning.
It looks like she threw up in the back, and then apparently she did a runner.
Where are you going?
The bank.
Mind if I nip around for 10 minutes?
Yeah, when Sinbad gets back.
Well, where is he?
Don't know exactly. Maybe he's over the guard.
How long is he gonna be?
I don't know, not long. Well, what's up?
Well, I wanted to get changed from a meeting.
Yeah, it won't be long now. I see you got around to cleaning the fryer. Nice one.
It's a disgusting job. Couldn't you get one of the lads to do it next time?
We all muck in here, Lynn. Do you know that?
Except when some of us go missing.
Look, he'll be back soon, man. But I've got to... See you later.
Morning, Susanna. Grandad Dixon reporting for duty. I've even bought him some prezzies.
You didn't have to buy all that. It's too much.
Yeah, well, you always want to spoil your own, don't you? Hello, my son. It's me, your grandad. Oh, I love his little face. He's a spit of hard Jackie at that age.
Well, here's his bag. I put in a couple of bottles, nappies, wipes, and a change of clothes in case he's sick, which he probably will be. He's had awful colic lately.
All right. Aye, what's all this? She's a right one here, you know. It's not the first time she's been worse for wear. She needs taking in hand.
Ron, why don't you come in for a moment? Then you can help me with the pushchair.
Yeah.
Oh, God, I think I'm going to be sick again.
Don't you dare.
So where's your fella, then?
He was out most of the night and then went straight to work. He's a milkman as well. So he's having a wee bit of a lie down.
See, I was up early myself this morning. Someone put a brick through a window we've been working on. Your fella could do without all this. Yeah, I'll take this for the fare she owes.
No, it's fine. Really, look, this is much better. Thanks very much, okay?
You making a right show with me?
You've made the show yourself. What the hell's the matter with you? You're supposed to be intelligent. Getting drunk all the time like some brainless divvy. It's a wonder you managed to find your way home, the state you were in.
I'm really sorry.
You carry on like this and you'll end up in some gutter somewhere. And you better make a good job of this and I'll be over later to check.
Tourist damage was caused by the gas explosion. Well, not directly. I don't understand it all. But when my dad blew up the neighbourhood, he damaged the drains and water's been washing away the ground under where the nightclub is.
But I thought they fixed all that when they got Kylie Coco.
Oh, it's further down or something. Oh, I don't know. All I know is that I can't get the club open for the new year.
Oh, can you afford that?
Well, not really. That's why I'm going to see the bank. See if I can extend the overdraft or something before I have to sell Barry.
Suzanne and Lindsay aren't going to be too chuffed either, are they?
Well, that's why I've been trying to set up a meeting for this afternoon.
Oh, how long do you think it takes her to get ready in the morning?
It's probably all a plastic suit, velcros up the back.
Can I get one of them?
What time are you off?
About 4.
OK, see you later.
See you later then.
I was thinking of having a sleep, but got too much to do, really.
How are you managing on your own? Must be a struggle.
Oh, yes, it is. But not for much longer, thank goodness. I've taken on a nanny to look after Harry. She's actually going to live in with us, so I'm sure she'll be a great help.
What? You're going to leave little Harry with a complete stranger? You can't do that. He needs his mother at his age.
I'm the breadwinner now, Ron. I have to earn enough to keep myself and 2 children. So much as I'd like to, I can't sit around at home.
No. No, of course you can't. So has she got good references, then, this nanny?
Well, I haven't received them yet, but I'm sure they'll be fine. I've got no reason to doubt the girl. Look, she's really very nice, and she's really good with Harry.
Yeah, well, you better run a police check on her, just to make sure.
Well, I don't think there'll be any need for that, actually. She's not a complete stranger. In fact, you may have met her. It's Katrina, Jason Shadwick's girlfriend.
Oh, a friend of the Shadwicks. Oh, well, that's a great comfort, I must say.
Well, I'm sorry, Ron, but quite frankly, what I decide to do with Harry is my business. He's my child. So naturally, I'll decide to do what I think is best.
Fair dues. Right, well, I'll get off then. Take my grandchild for his day out. Before you change your mind.
Right, there you go, love. Bye. Where the hell have you been until now?
You what?
Well, you knew I wanted to nip out.
Where's Mick?
Bank.
Oh, why? I know what a bank on.
I was supposed to be meeting this beauty like 10 minutes ago. I don't exactly look the part, do I? Stinker chip fat.
Well, Lindsay, you're working the chippy. I mean, if you want to smell nice, get a job on the perfume counter at Lewis's. And your meeting's not going to take long, is it? This is only me and you on today, you know.
I want to go home and get changed properly.
Oh, all right, I'm sorry. Oh, wait, Linz, do us a favour on your way out.
What?
Couldn't take those bins out with you, could you?
Hiya. Sorry, I'm late.
Greg, do let me pay for this.
No, put your purse
No,
away.
you gave me the one for free. At least let me pay for this one.
Don't be daft. It fell off the back of a lorry anyway. Bit of a pathetic specimen, really.
Well, it'll perk up with a bit of tinsel, a few baubles, and...
Take more than a few baubles to sort this thing out. I think I'll just chop it up for firewood and be done with it. Oh, by the way, I'm sorry about that carry-on before. Kids, eh?
Oh, I suppose I've got it all to come.
I don't know why I bother sometimes. We're all supposed to be going into town today as a family, do a bit of shopping, have a nice meal somewhere decent. It's sort of a tradition.
The Waltons are alive and well and living in Liverpool.
Oh, yeah. Tilly Mint over there's got a king-size hangover. Emily's at her mates. I haven't seen sight and sound of Jason. And Margie's up to her eyes in union business. Listen to me, I sound like a right misery, don't I? Sorry.
Don't be. You can come and have a moan at me any time you like.
Right, I better be off into town. It's all down to me this year. Have you got any suggestions for prezzies? I think I'll keep it simple and get them all DIY vouchers. What do you reckon?
Thanks for your time. See ya. Oh, sorry. Okay, bye-bye.
Oh, about time, too. Thought you said you'd only be a few minutes. Yeah, I'll put that on.
I've had enough of all this.
Yeah, what are you talking about?
I don't want to work for you anymore.
Just like that? Not just going to drop me in, is I? And what about Christmas? I mean, Sinbad won't be here. There's no way I'll be able to manage on my own.
Look, you've been a really decent fella to work for and everything, but...
What are you going to do about cash? Come on, Linz. Is it because I got you to clean the fryer house? I'll do it myself next time if you're that bothered.
It's nothing that you've done, Mick. This is about me. I've had enough of all this. It's time for me to change and move on. See ya.
Come on, my son. Let's give you this, eh? I know, it's only boring old milk, but I promise you something. The minute you're 18, I'll take you down the alehouse and buy you your first pint. How does that sound, eh?
Hello, you two.
How are you, love? I'm just going to give him this, and then I've got to take him back to Susanna. I'm meeting her down at Bar Brookie.
Look at the miserable face on you. Don't tell me you're fed up of him already.
No, not me. Mind you, I think I'm the only one that isn't, aren't I, son?
How do you mean?
Well, Jacqueline doesn't want to know. And Susanna's going to palm him off with some nanny. I don't know how the little fella's going to turn out being rejected left, right and centre.
At least he's got you, eh, love?
I suppose so. But it worries me all this, though, you know. I mean, I hardly know the little fella and, well, you know, I already feel well attached to him.
You will do. He's your flesh and blood. Your grandson.
Yeah, but I don't mean anything to Susanna Farnham or whatever else her name is these days. Do you realise that she could just up sticks and go whenever the mood takes her, and there isn't a thing that I could do about it?
Even if your Jackie had kept him, there'd be no guarantee she'd stay around forever.
No, but I could keep in touch with him, couldn't I? I could visit him, speak to him on the phone, be a proper granddad to him.
Ron, love, you can't help the way you feel. I know things aren't the way you want them. The situation with the baby's far from ideal. But you'll have to try to find a way to make the most of it. Compromise isn't such a terrible thing, you know. Look at me and Jeff. He never would have been my first choice for a husband. You know that. But we made the best of what we had. And it worked out in its own way. Even if I have hit a bit of a rough patch now with Megan and you.
I know, love. I know.
You've got to make the most of what you've got. Live life to the full while you've got your health and strength. Now let's get this one back to his mum.
Oh, hello, Mrs. Phelan.
Hello, Mr. Phelan. Ooh. Did you find about the Simpsons?
Yeah, that Mr. Georgian fellow was out, but the woman I spoke to said someone had put in a higher offer.
Oh. Well, should we go higher?
No, we agreed. Anyway, what's with all this? And how come you're not in a chippy?
Don't work there anymore. I've packed it in.
Well, you might have talked it over with me first.
Well, I thought you'd be pleased.
Well, I am. How come you've done it?
I told you, I was sick of it. You know, I had a meeting with this cosmetic company rep.
Yeah.
Well, I turned up late, looking dog rough, stinking of chips, and she just looked down her nose at me.
Well, so some snotty rep was offhand with you. Who cares?
I do. The likes of her isn't going to sneer at me anymore. Oh, me and you are partners in an exciting new venture. We're doing something people can only dream about. We're changing our lives, starting now.
Linz, I'm dead pleased for your honest, I am.
Buzz.
Well, people are going to start wondering, aren't they, about how you can afford to just chuck your job in like that. About how we can sink a load of money into some new business venture.
So what? Let them wonder.
Well, we don't want tongues to start wagging, do we? If we start flashing the cash, people are going to think we robbed a bank or something.
You know, it only really hit me today that I don't have to keep doing something I don't want to do. I mean, we've got all that money just sat there doing nothing and we're carrying on as normal. I mean, why should I do a job that I hate? It's like I'm so used to just having to bite the bullet and get on with it that I hardly dare question it. You know, there was this fella on telly before. He won 20 million in the lottery. He bought himself a new toolkit or something. Went on holiday to Rhyl with his mum and dad, then it was back to the factory as usual. It was like he was so used to thinking small that he couldn't snap out of it. Can't change. I heard it and I thought, that's me. I'm like that.
No, you're not. You'll make something of yourself. You're already well on your way with this new salon.
That's why I want to start now. I'm not willing to waste any more of my life. Hey, Jack, I've got some good news for you. As of now, I'm all yours.
How do you mean?
Well, I've packed my job in at the Chippy. Want to get more involved at the club. Well, there must be loads to do at the salon. Got to make sure we're ready for the big night.
New Year's Eve, can't wait.
Well, you won't be opening on New Year's Eve now. There's been a change of plan.
You are?
There's been a hitch with the building works.
You gave us the opening date of New Year's Eve. You going to tell us what the hell's going on?
Well, what do you think I asked you to come here for?
All right, all right. Let's have it.
OK. The builders have hit some problems from underground water. And it seemed it's left over from when the shops blew up.
Which your dad blew up, you mean?
He nearly died, you mean?
And so did my daughter.
I really don't think this is very helpful.
No, neither do I. Can we just get the story first? So, there's a delay.
Yes, up to 6 months.
6 months?
Oh, terrific. Which millennium are we supposed to be aiming for?
It may not be that long. Jackie's just been overcautious.
So, in the meantime, I've told them to concentrate on getting the gym and the pool open first. Everything else waits.
Which you did without consulting us.
I don't need to consult with anyone.
We've put a lot of money into this club. You can't do whatever you want whenever you feel like. You're answerable to me and Peter.
I don't think it quite works like that, Linz.
What the hell are you on about? I'm not answerable to you. And you're only part of this club because I allowed you to be.
I don't think this is helping either. Lindsay is obviously genuinely concerned.
Too right I am. I've given up my job in the Chippy on the strength of all this.
Well, I never asked you to.
Well, a month ago, you were grateful for our money. Not good enough for you now, eh? You can't go giving out orders to me. You're not my boss.
No, I'm not. But I make the decisions round here, so you better learn to accept that.
And we have a right to our say. We're not your skivvies, we are business partners.
Oh, how many times? We are not partners. You're renting space off me, so you can't hang up your penny 1 minute and then think you're a big business expert the next.
Well, this business lark is plain old common sense to me. And my common sense tells me that if my salon isn't open for business, it's losing money.
This is just a short delay. I'm sure we'll all get there in the end.
Is this a bad time?
No, not at all. I'll take him. Has he been a good boy then?
You haven't had the last of this.
I know it's annoying, love, but these things happen.
Yeah, well, maybe they do. But I still say we've got a right to be consulted.
You're running a concession, that's all. You start throwing your weight around and you'll be out on your ear.
We'll just get ourselves a drink, OK?
Come on, Liz, that's enough.
Look, don't think you can ride roughshod over me, because I just won't have it, all right?
I know you're worried, but Jackie's explained it all to me. And we're exactly in the same boat. I know it's frustrating, but at least the health club will be open, so we'll get lots of PR coverage. And we'll be building up a clientele for when the salon and restaurant are open. I know you're disappointed, but it really is a case of damage limitation.
Oh, why couldn't you dump that outside in the gutter?
I think you made enough of a spectacle of me without that.
Well, you can't go around getting bladdered, puking up all over people's cars. You'd be getting a reputation.
Could have had food poisoning or something.
You had alcohol poisoning, if anything.
Anyway, there was no need for that. Just because my mum wouldn't take you to the grotto.
I was going to ask Santa for a new bike, you know. I'm sorry if I was over the top before.
As usual.
It's just that I like Christmas. I'm disappointed we never got to go out.
All right, forgive you. I suppose I shouldn't have done a run last night.
He gone out again.
Yeah.
Something odd going on over there. He's working 26 hours a day, and his lad comes over here and drops me a deposit in cash. Something queer about them.
Don't care what you say. That Jackie Dixon's a cocky cow.
All I'm saying is I just think you came on a little bit strong, that's all. If you're going into business with it, you have to lay down to handle it.
Sometimes I wonder whose side you're on.
I'm on yours, of course. I'm not stupid, I know what side the bread's buttered.
Anyway, if the big lady boss has decided she doesn't need us, I think we should take off. Go on holiday.
Honest? Go away for Christmas?
No, we spend Christmas Day with the family. Then we can go and get a bit of sunshine. And I want somewhere warm and expensive.
Well, why not? Like you said, we've got the time. We've got the money, so let's really enjoy it.
Every minute. Hey, it can be our honeymoon.
If I was you, I wouldn't keep focusing on what you haven't got and what you can't have. I'd take a good long look at what you have got going for you. When you get to our age, you start to wonder where all the time's gone. You realise life really is too short. Sometimes I stand there and I look in the mirror and I can't believe what I see. This old bat staring back at me.
No.
Inside, I still feel like I did when I was 21.
I know what you mean, love.
We've missed out on enough, don't you think?
Certainly have. All those years we could have been together, eh?
That's why. Well, I was just wondering. Will you marry me?
Be sure to catch Ford's juicy 90-minute Christmas special from the Close this Monday at 9. And Brookside will be back as usual next Wednesday at 8. Now, if that's not enough, Total Brookside by Jeff Tibbles is available now from most bookshops. Price $9.99.
There's what?
Surely you knew that we were serious about each other.
Yeah, but why the sudden rush to the altar? You've only been going out with her for 5 minutes.
Oh, come on, Jack. It's not as if we've only just met, is it? We've known each other for donkey's years.
Oh, yeah, apart from the 18-year gap while she was bringing up your daughter.
You've sorted all that, love.
Not with Megan, you haven't. And I can't see her being happy about you and her mum dashing up the aisle all of a sudden.
I haven't actually said yes yet.
And if I was you, Dad, I would think long and hard before you do. Because you're asking for trouble if you go making that sort of commitment before you've sorted things with your new daughter. Never mind your old one.
Merry Christmas,
Nice one, thank you. Same to you. Have a good one. And I'll have those history essays in first thing next term.
Right,
Nice Christmas, sir. on, sir. Mrs. Jennings told me to give you this. She left it in the science block after dinner.
Oh, God, yeah, I've only just got it back. Thanks, Emily. Have a nice Christmas, eh?
You too, sir.
Listen, I don't suppose you've seen Susan Clark knocking about anywhere, have you?
No, sorry. Is it true that she's been trying to get off the drugs?
Yeah. Her GP's had her on a rehabilitation programme for the past few weeks.
Do you think it's going to work?
Well, I hope so, love, because you're down to your last two choices when addiction gets that kind of grip on you. And one of them doesn't bear thinking about.
Oh, perfect timing, son. You can run us round to yours and stick the kettle on for your poor old mum.
I might as well drop you over the flat. Save you looking all that home later on the bus.
I can't see your Margie being too thrilled nipping round to mine every time she fancies beans on toast.
What, you mean all this lot's for us?
Yeah, I just hope I've got everything she wanted.
What's Margie playing at, asking you to do all the shopping?
She didn't ask, I offered. The poor girl's run off her feet trying to do half a dozen things at once.
Yeah, well, she'd have plenty of time for shopping if she stayed in once in a while. She's getting as bad as our Nicky, the house she's been keeping the last few weeks.
It goes with the job, Greg. You knew what she was getting into before she took it on.
Yeah, well, I didn't know I'd be sitting in on my own every night while she's off gallivanting with the South Liverpool branch of this, that and the flame another.
Oh, wind your neck in Cinderella and get in the mood for tonight.
Tonight?
The Union do at the Royal Hotel, soft dollies.
Oh, God.
Look, she's been looking forward to it for weeks. And you never know, son. You might even enjoy yourself if you knock that chip off your shoulder and lighten up a bit.
You missed a bit. Top right-hand corner.
Ryan!
Well, come on then, Mark. Do we get a hug or what?
Oh, no, Ryan! All these months, love. Why didn't you write or something? Let me know you were coming.
Ah, you know me, Mark. Full of surprises.
Oh, it's been so long.
Watch it.
Okay, let me look at you. You're a wee bit thinner. You've been looking after yourself all right, eating properly.
I come halfway around the world to see her, and all she's interested in is me weight.
No, I'm just so...
Made up to see me.
Your timing couldn't have been better. You're stopping for Christmas, aren't you?
Of course I am. Hey, we've got a lot of catching up to do.
Have you been to our old house then?
Yeah, I couldn't believe it. Next door told me where to find you.
Oh, Ryan, love, it's been a nightmare. We lost nearly everything we own in that flood. And we wouldn't even have this place if it hadn't been for your granddad.
He's here as well.
Oh, yeah, he just started renting a room and we just landed on the doorstep.
It's a bit of a come down after the old place.
Oh, I know, love, but at least it's a roof over our heads. It'll just have to do until we get our own house sorted out. You wait till you see it, Ryan. It's a real mess.
Hey, come on, Mum. It'll be all right.
I know it will, love. I'll be fine. Especially now I've got all my sons home again.
4 hours I spent traipsing around town the other day on me Todd. She hadn't even bothered to do me a list of what everyone wanted.
Because she was busy raking.
Hey, I'm working and all, you know. And don't blame me if you're disappointed with what Father Christmas puts in your stocking this year.
Oh, for heaven's sake. You ought to count yourself lucky Margie's bringing in a decent wage. The amount that goes out of here on your Nicky and Emily.
I told you, Mother, it's not about the money.
No, but it would be if you didn't have any. Now, look. Instead of standing there feeling sorry for yourself, why don't you go and get yourself ready for your big night out?
Because I'm not going.
Hiya.
Hello, love. Have a nice day.
Yeah, it was great. We just watched the video and messed around.
All right for some.
Hope you haven't put weight on. What's that mean?
Well, it's your mother's idea of a joke.
Your mother's way of getting misery guts here to enjoy himself.
Oh, are you?
Can we eat too? I'm starving.
Yeah. Katrina's coming over to help with the tree. She might bring young Harry with her from next door.
Did you get the night lights? Don't forget to get the deckies down up the lot before you and my mum go out tonight.
Rush, love, I'm not going anywhere.
For a couple of hours at least. Now, will you go and get yourself sorted before Margie comes home and wants to know what's going on?
Wow, you're looking very glam. Well, thanks, babe. Thought to push the boat out, you know, seeing as we're dining with the top brass tonight.
Yeah, your Jace told me. I was planning on coming round early so you can give us a 20 posh rock if that's all right.
Of course it is. Oh, it's gorgeous in time to show it off. Makes me feel like $1 million. Nearly not cost that and all. But I could go mad if you ever find those.
Well, I'm dead jealous of the pair of yous going to the Royal Hotel. Bet you'll have a fabulous time.
Yeah, well, I hope so. It's ages since I've had a night out with my fella. You know, at work and all, I've been that busy. I think he's feeling a little bit left out.
Oh, give over. Bet he's dead proud of you, the way you've got on in the Union and that.
Yeah, I suppose he is. Just got a funny way of showing it sometimes.
See ya.
See you later,
Hello. Hey, look what your granddad Ron's got for you.
Hold on, Miss Dixon. You can't have that.
Why not?
Because his mother gave me strict instructions he's not to have any sweets or chocolate.
Oh, really? Well, Susanna Farnham
Morrissey.
can go and whistle because he's my Jackie's son, and that makes me his granddad.
Look, I don't know what's going on between the three of us, and I don't want to, but Susanna's paying me to look after Harry, and that is exactly what I intend to do.
Does that feel better, love?
Yeah, just like we've washed the last bit of Aussie sand out, yeah.
Oh, you look gorgeous. Even more handsome than the last time I saw you.
Oh, not that you're biased or anything, Mum.
Of course I am. Come on, sit yourself down. You can tell me all about your travels over a nice cup of tea.
Hey, I've got a better idea. Why don't you get your glad rags on and I'll give you the lowdown over a fancy meal?
Oh, Ryan, love, are you sure?
Yeah, of course I am. Hey, it's not often I get to treat me favourite mum.
And it means I can have you to myself for a wee bit before the others get in.
I was going to ask where they got to.
Luke and Matt have just gone their separate ways, and Kelly's staying over to friends. You wouldn't recognise her now, Ryan. She's a proper young lady.
Oh, I bet she is. What about me old fella?
Well, yeah, he's out in the cabs. Probably be quite late when he gets in.
Yeah? How's he been since I got off?
A lot better. He's really tried, Ryan, since the pair of you had that last do.
Yeah, well, he needed to and all. He shouldn't have had to put up that sort of crap off the likes of him.
Honestly, he hasn't really had a drink.
Oh, what does really hasn't had a drink mean?
Just for to say. You know, once or twice, but he's a different man now.
Like he always is.
He is.
Yeah, well, I hope so. Because I'm not going to have him knackering our first Christmas together for 3 years.
He won't, I promise you. Because if he so much as looks at a bottle, he'll have me to deal with.
Yeah, well, you'll have to get past me first, Shorty.
I've waited a long time for this, love. I'm not going to let anything spoil it now.
Oh, come on, Greg, this is stupid. Well, at least tell me what's up with you.
Nothing.
Well, why won't you come to do with me?
Gregory?
Because I'm not pouncing around in a monkey suit listening to a load of union wallers spouting off their half-baked theories all night.
Very good, son. You might learn something.
From that lot, you must be joking.
Do you mind? I'm trying to watch this.
Hey, I'll give you the chance to tell John Prescott what you really think of him, you know, like face to face.
Am I supposed to be impressed by that?
Well, I am. Hey, if our Gregory's ticket's still going begging, I'll go.
Come on, love, please. I promise you it'll be a great night. Hey, it's Union's most prestigious function of the year.
So no one's going to miss me then, are they?
Except me. I won't enjoy myself at all if you don't come with me.
Oh, Dad, just go with it, please. Leave me and me grand to decorate the tree in peace.
Oh, I was just about to send out a search party.
Just having the last look round, you know. Making sure we haven't locked anyone in.
You must be joking. None of that lot are going to hang around here a second longer than they have to. Especially Susan Clark.
Thought you might have come in for those notes like she promised.
It's Christmas, Jimmy. She's not going to come looking for work off you or anyone else.
Yeah, I suppose. It's just I wanted to give her this and all, you know.
What is it?
It's a book of war poems. Not famous, like, mostly written by ordinary soldiers and their families. Thought I might drop it in on my way home. You know, check she's all right.
Remember what we said, Jimmy. Professional concern's fine. Just don't forget where to draw the line. So, you coming for a pizza with the rest of us? It'll help you take your mind off things.
Yeah, go on then. Reckon I've earned a night out.
There you go. Have a nice Christmas. So, have you made your mind up or what?
Yeah, I'll have a low alcohol lager and some fizzy water for Anthea.
I meant Anthea's proposal.
Yeah, it's like you said, love. There's not much chance of a happy ever after if we'd tied her up before I made me peace with Megan.
Well, good luck, Dad, because she's not a bit happy about you going out with him, Mum.
Well, I reckon it's going to be a long time before she's warming me slippers and calling me Dad. Still, no rush, is there?
Right. But I'd better leave his break it to her gently then.
Thank you.
It's the most brilliant sight in the world. You know, when the surf's up and then waves come rolling in. You know, you're lying there, heart pounding, just waiting for that one tiny moment of opportunity. And you know, if you hit it wrong, the sea will beat you every time. But get it right, and you're up there riding them waves.
Oh, Ryan, I've missed your stories, love. They're all that's kept me going half the time.
Yeah, well, I'm back now, Mum. And I'm not going anywhere till I get this house business sorted.
I know marriage is a big step, but it's not as if we've only just met.
Yeah, but I just think that we should take some time getting to know each other again. You know, we've got a lot of catching up to do after all them years apart.
There hasn't been a day of those 18 years when I haven't looked at old Megan and thought of you. She's part of us, Ron. What we had together. What we could still have.
So don't let's spoil the chance of her coming to terms with who I am just for the sake of rushing things now.
OK. I'll try not to rush it. But only if you promise me something.
Depends what it is like.
That you'll take me for a meal and then Christmas shopping.
What, now?
Like you did on our very first date. I dragged you around every shop in town, remember?
Do I remember?
Remember what you bought me?
Beatles LP.
A little bottle of scent with a black stopper. Thought it was the bee's knees because I had a boyfriend who loved me enough to buy me perfume.
Hey.
But it's Christmas week, Rachel.
Yeah, I know that.
Yeah, well, it'll be mad in here, and I'm going to be up to my neck trying to sort out how to get the new place ready. If I can get it ready.
I've got plans and all, you know.
Well, what sort of plans?
I'm going to Bristol with Sinbad. I'm spending Christmas at my mum's.
Oh, Rachel, I don't know. It's going to be really difficult. Oh, OK, then. Go and ring your mum and tell her you'll be there Christmas Eve.
She already knows.
You what?
I made my mind up I was going whatever you said. I've got a life and all, you know, and I'm not going to let you stop me from enjoying it.
Bit over the top for a union, doing it. We used to have ours in the engineering shed at Leeds. Big pan of scouts and all the air you could throw down your neck in one sitting.
Well, we have moved on a little bit since then, you know.
Yeah, to the other side of the fence from what I can see. Blair's flaming Britain. You can keep it as far as I'm concerned.
Look, just skip the social history lecture and try and enjoy yourself once.
This time next week, there'll be a room full of lawyers waltzing around in here, I'm telling you. There's nothing to choose between the lot of yous. Mix and match, Margie, that's what you voted for and that's what you've got.
Facey. Hi, Ross. How are you?
Better for seeing you, Margie. You look absolutely fabulous.
Well, you don't look too bad yourself.
Oh, why, thank you.
Sorry, Ross. This is my husband, Greg. Greg, this is Ross Beechan, Regional Industrial Officer.
All right, mate.
Nice to meet you, Greg. So, is there any chance of your favourite colleague bagging a couple of minutes to talk shop?
Yeah.
You don't mind, do you, Greg?
Oh, you carry on, mate. I'm only the husband, after all.
Right, my love, where would you like to start?
You just come with me. I know exactly where I want to go first.
You sure he's definitely on his way? When I was talking to someone, they thought he might have to cancel, you know.
No way. Never known John let the side down yet.
I can't believe it. I'm actually going to meet him in the flesh.
Stick close and I'll make sure you get a few words with him.
No, I won't know what to say.
Oh, come on, Margie. What have I told you? Push yourself forward. Stay visible. Gotta go for the hard side of this game, remember?
Oh, and what game's that, Monopoly?
Greg.
Nice one, Greg. I like your style.
Yeah, and I'd like a drink. You coming or what?
Excuse me, please, Ross.
Sure. Catch you later.
What are you playing at?
That smug prat's never had his hands off you all night.
Oh, come off it. He's a colleague.
Well, it's that the sort you're hobnobbing with. You'd be better off staying at home.
Oh, yeah. Little wife in the kitchen. Running the house doing your books. Really want me to go back to all that?
Well, it's a damn sight better than this.
Yeah, well, if you don't like what's going on round here, you've got two choices, haven't you?
Yeah, suppose I have.
Excuse me, please.
Sorry, Rach.
So your dad's got the fella next door but one to us doing some work on the house. But you know, it's a big job, Ryan. And he's had their stuff on the go and all.
Yeah, but at least you got a roof over your head for now.
Oh, I know, love, but I wanted to be in our own home for Christmas. But with the insurance refusing to pay out, God knows how long we're going to be stuck around here.
So how come they're not settling up?
Because they're investigating the claim. They reckon someone was messing around in the house and that caused the damage that led to the leak, so...
Come on, Rach, please, can we sort this out? You can't keep going on about the surrogacy. Max and Susanna made me swear not to tell anyone.
But you trusted Katie enough to let her in on the secret.
Yeah, and I trust you and all. That's why I want you to manage this place for me when I open the new club. if I open the new club.
How come you want me running things all of a sudden?
Because I think you'll do a good job.
You didn't feel like that a few months ago when you put Bruno in as assistant manager instead of me.
That was Barry's idea, not mine. This time, I want you to take over from me after the new year.
But when? If you've run into all kinds of problems with the building work.
Rach, that's only a hold-up. A pretty big one, yeah. But sooner or later, the architect's gonna come up with a solution, which will probably cost me a fortune. But then we'll be back on track, and then I'll need you in here.
And what about Mike?
Well, what about him?
Well, won't he get promoted over me?
Oh, yeah. I'm gonna let the fox in amongst the chickens get real. I've got to have someone I can trust.
Yeah, well, I'll think about it while I'm away. But if you're just doing this to try and soften me up, then it's not gonna work.
You're getting as bad as Lindsay Corkill. I thought you'd be made up to be offered a chance like this.
Yeah, well, I've said I'll let you know my decision when I get back.
I'll talk to the insurance in the morning, see where they're up to with all of this.
Well, you're more than welcome to try, love. Because I don't know how we're supposed to live while they look into things.
That's soon sorted. How much do you need to be getting on with?
No, Ryan, I wouldn't. I can't take that sort of money from you, love. You'd have nothing left of your savings.
Look, it's no sweat. I'll be raking it in when I get to the Caribbean next month.
Are you sure about this, Ryan? It's an awful lot of money, love.
If it's going to stop my favourite girl from chewing on her nails, it's worth every penny.
I can't even remember what it's called. Something Nights, I think it was.
Well, I wouldn't have bought you that. Smells like flaming cat pee.
Yeah, it does a bit.
Here, have a go at this.
I don't know, it could be.
Let's have a sniff. Yes, that's the one. That's the one. I'd recognise it anywhere.
Lily, you soft devil. That's what you brought me mother around that Christmas morning.
Oh, yeah. So she'd invite me every sherry and mince pies.
We had a brilliant first Christmas together, didn't we?
Yeah, we did, love.
And I'm going to make sure this one's even better.
Where's Nikki?
Where'd you think? Out with her mates from uni.
She's never in that one. And never sober. I'd have been locked up if it carried on like her.
Doesn't it look lovely? Can I wait up and show me mum and dad, Nan?
Oh, they won't be home till all hours, love. Show them in the morning, eh?
I'll be out to dinner before they surface if they're going on the champagne.
Great.
Come on. I thought you were supposed to be in charge of the big switch on.
Okay, wait there. Don't move. Eyes shut. Not yet. Nearly. Now.
Ooh.
Nice one, Dad.
What are you playing at creeping in like that?
Don't start, Mother. I've had a belly full tonight.
Where's me mum?
Kicking her heels up with her mates.
You've never walked off and left her there on her own.
She right, I have the way she was carrying on.
Oh, great. So you have a row with me mum and then come back here and ruin our night? Oh, nice one, Dad. Great Christmas this is going to be.
It's at some fancy hotel in Southport next week, all expenses paid, and an overnight stay thrown in as well.
Sounds like a good firm to work for.
Oh, yeah, they always splash out for the Christmas do. No, but I'm going to give it a miss this time round. Well, seeing as you're only here till the new year.
Oh, don't be soft. You go and enjoy yourself. I'll still be here when you get back.
Are you sure about this? Only I've made all my arrangements now.
Oh, of course I am. Anyway, our Matt and Luke have organised a few nights out by then.
Bet they aren't going to believe it when they wake up tomorrow and find you lying there.
Not the only ones in for a surprise.
Any chance of a drink, love? I mean, I don't fancy fighting my way through this lot.
Okay, just give me a minute to clear this. Can I get you?
Forget it, love. I've changed my mind.
Oh, all right.
Last year I had your dad on the dance floor that much he could hardly walk the next day.
Oh, are you sure it was just the dancing?
Trust you to turn up to stick your oar in.
What do you take your love?
Yeah, this'll be the welcome home party then.
You'll get no welcome from me, boy.
Please, Joey. Please don't spoil it for me.
Don't be soft, Mum. It's like asking the Pope not to bend his knees.
All right, have I come in? I've done you some hot chocky.
I'm a little kid, you know.
There's a big dollop of cream on the top. I'm sorry about before him. I never meant to ruin things for you.
I was really looking forward to tonight. It's going to be really special.
Yeah, I know.
And you had to come in and ruin things just because you and my mother had a stupid little row.
It wasn't exactly planned, you know. I didn't have a brilliant night myself.
That's what we were arguing about this time.
Your mother made the show me had to do.
You mean she got drunk?
She was too busy sucking up to this Ross fella she works with.
And you reckon they're carrying on together?
Well, they look pretty cosy to me. They never left each other alone.
Oh, get real, Dad. As if your mum would do something like that.
Yeah, well, maybe I did overreact a bit.
As usual.
Oh, thanks, love. It's nice to know someone's on my side.
But you're always in a knock nowadays, even me nan thinks so.
Oh, well, it must be true then.
Might be your age, you know, Dad. Male menopause or something like that.
I'm not exactly ancient, you know.
Some of your ideas are.
And what's that supposed to mean?
It means my mother's got a life and all. Just because she's a woman doesn't mean that she's got to be stuck in the house all day. She's got a brain, you know.
I never said she hadn't.
So stop getting on her all the time about work. You should be really proud of the way she's got on. Not trying to spoil things for her.
I'm not. It's just that I'd like to see a bit more of my own wife instead of sitting in on my own.
Look, there you go. You're doing it again.
Doing what?
Putting yourself first. Mother's got rights too. It's about time you thought about that.
Well, I reckon they're going to have to restock the shelves after this little lot. You must have spent a fortune.
You can talk, Rockefeller. So, what's in here then?
Never you know.
Oh, go on. I'll show you mine if you show me yours.
No, not till Christmas Day.
What you say to cheese on toast and a nice hot cuppa?
Oh, sounds like my idea of heaven.
Give me 2 minutes to powder me nose.
See you by the door. Hello, me love.
Yep.
All the best.
What the hell are you doing here?
Ron, look, I can't stop. I'm in a hurry.
Hey, just a second. What about Josh? It's ages since I've seen her.
God's sake, Ron, not now.
Hey, just a minute.
Ashley, go with me. What's going on?
Hey, what are you doing?
I wasn't doing anything, honest. I was just passing. Ron, you've got to tell them. Just passing.
Beth?
Hey, get your hands off me, you dirty pig.
Hang on, will you? I haven't done nothing. I'm an innocent man.
For more surprises from Brookside, don't forget the feature-length Christmas special on Monday at 9 o'clock with a tempting tidbit coming up in just a moment. And there's another treat hot on its heels, a Friends special which includes the uncut pilot episode, outtakes, and a celebration of Smelly Cat. Stay with us here on 4.
Still can't believe you're home. Why didn't you phone to let us know you were coming?
Yeah, we could have all made sure we were out then.
Well, I thought I'd surprise everyone.
So, you back for good or what?
Nah, I think I'll get off again after Christmas.
Thank God. The house is bursting at the seams already.
Tell me you're not putting that on.
What's wrong with it? Just because I'm not a fashion victim like you two knobheads. Anyway, I'll see yous over there. I want to check out what's going on over the road.
See, not much has changed in the last 2 years.
Nah.
Well, Matt's still wearing the same trampy jumpers.
Benny, I can't. It's 2 days before Christmas. I'm struggling to make ends meet as it is.
Aren't we all? But a ton should sort me out.
I haven't got that sort of money.
Well, OK, then. Maybe I should go back inside and have a word with the gaffer and tell him about your little drink drive problem, eh?
No. Don't do that. I'll see what I can do.
Cheers, mate. Give us a bell when you got the cash together, OK?
So, is this a gay thing or is there any girls coming?
Oh, no, too right, but the blokes are for him. Anyway, you know, his dad's out and his sister's staying at a mate, so we got the place to ourselves.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
5 minutes, and he's still getting a slap on.
Rackets out of there.
Well, there must be a party going on.
Maybe should have gone out on our own.
Come on. What's Faceache up to now?
I don't know, but the scenery looks good.
Oh, Ron, where have you been? I've been worried sick about you.
Anthea.
Who's she?
Anth, this is Bev. I think I've mentioned it to you before. We, used to live together.
Pleased to meet you. I'm Anthea, Ron's girlfriend.
I was too. Once. Any tea, Ron? I'm parched.
Dad, everyone wears stuff like this these days.
You look a holy show. You'd think it was the middle of August, not 2 days before Christmas.
What do you want me to wear? A polo neck and a pair of jumbo cords? Get real, will ya?
Who do you think you're talking to?
Oh, don't take it out on me just because you fell out with me mum.
I haven't fell out with her.
Not much you haven't. Leaving us standing there at that too.
That was your mother's fault, not mine.
Yeah, well, to be honest with you, I wouldn't blame her if she stayed out all night. Has it gone off my head?
Yeah, well, there was more to it than that.
I'm sure. I'll see you later, Dad. Don't wait up. Shane, what's going on?
Last minute change of plan. Going to a party.
Yeah.
I locked that.
I've got the code. Oh my God! How long have you had them on since last Friday?
These are clean on. Turn on, will you?
Sorry.
How come we didn't knock anyway?
I didn't know you were going to be standing there with your kit off, did I? Anyway, where are you going?
Leo Johnson's. They're having a party apparently. They want me to bring some mail round.
It's all right for some.
Come round, it'll be a laugh.
I'm working till 11.
We'll come round then. All right, you turn round now. Go on, come, it'll be a laugh.
I'll be knackered. Anyway, I'm not going to a party on my own.
Well, I'll be there, won't I?
Well, I'll see how I feel when I knock off, all right?
Yeah.
Oh, and Mike.
What?
If I were you, I'd change those undies. You never know, you might cop off.
So what happened to the scenery?
Look like students, most of them.
Excuse the lady.
Yeah, anytime.
All right.
Aye.
Now that's a real landscape.
Hey, I've got me ironer.
Yeah?
And her mate.
Thought you said she was spoken for?
Since when has that ever made a difference?
I just don't want people here who don't know, that's all.
Well, just cool your jets, will ya?
Pack it in.
Oh, no, what's he doing here? Who? Stand there so you can't see him. Who? Some lad from our college, Harvey. Harvey? Yeah, he's a right pig. The actor, like? He's after anyone who'll have him. He's a slime bag.
Leo! I got you that ale, mate. Where do you want it?
In the kitchen. How much do we owe you?
Oh, it's only 30 quid. I got you that costume as I'm here.
Where is he tonight about that? He'll sort it out.
Yeah, all right.
Why have you brought her back here?
Well, what else could I do? I couldn't just leave her. She was in a right mess.
Looks all right to me.
And if she's in a mess, what sort of a state is our Josh going to be in? Where the hell is he?
Just so long as it is only Josh you're interested in.
There's nothing going on between us, Anth, I promise you.
Just so long as it stays that way.
Ron, I'm getting off. Thanks for waiting around for me before.
Hey, hang on.
And, I'm sorry for any hassle I might have caused.
What about Josh?
What about him?
He's my son, Bev. I want to see him. Now, where is he?
What do you mean?
I mean, where is he? Who's looking after him?
Well, it's got nothing to do with you, has it? I mean, you're the one who threw us out on the streets in the first place. I hope you realise what you're letting yourself in for, love.
Bev?
Look, I can't cope with this. I should never have come in the first place.
Yeah, well, you are going nowhere.
All right, Ron.
It's all right, Anth. I know this one. And this little display means that she's hiding something, aren't you? And you aren't going anywhere until you tell me exactly what is going on. Now, where is Josh?
I don't know
what she's doing talking to him.
Mike, I thought he was your mate.
Yeah, he is. That's why I don't want to talk to him. Go for me can if there was no one else about it.
Who are the meatheads?
Who?
Them lot over there. They from Yonakees College.
I don't know, I think they've got a crash.
Hiya, Nick. Oh, introduce sneaking.
Oh, yeah.
So, you're going to introduce me to your lovely boyfriend?
I'm a brother.
So you're still a free agent, then? Great. Get you a drink.
Nice one, Chase. Thanks for ruining me night.
So, where to next, bro? Caribbean, son.
It's all like the sun, isn't it?
Yeah. Feel a bit tight on me ma, like. You know, with all this house stuff going on.
No, it's really starting to get to her.
Do you know what caused it yet?
You better ask our Matt that. It's nothing to do with me.
What? Why? What have you done now?
Here you are. There's loads. Don't know whose it is, like. Nice one. Might as well fill our boots, eh? Oh, watch it, will ya?
Honest to God, right? I never dreamed it'd flood the house.
When are you going to stop dabbling in drugs?
I just wanted to make a few bob, that's all.
Well, you're not going to do it growing that stuff in the loft. Take it from someone who knows.
What?
Well, let's just say I see stuff on these trips abroad, know what I mean? And cannabis is small fry. Move on.
Hello? Anyone home? Listen, they need some more ale. Yeah, just a few lagers and a couple of bottles of wine. I'll go on, rates, they're desperate. Nice one. OK, I'll see you in a minute then. Ta-da.
Come on, Leo, put something on that'll get it going. This is minging.
Oh, you seen that Jason Chadwick sister?
Oh, too right. Oh, she'd be fine.
Oh, like you'd have a chance.
Right, I would.
All right, then. Fiver to whoever bags are first.
You, I've got no chance.
Have you been arrested before, or was that the first time? I'm asking you a question, Bev. How many times before?
Twice.
Twice? My God, you plumb new depths since we split up, haven't you?
I had no choice.
Of course you had a choice.
Shouting at her isn't going to help Ron.
It was either that or starve.
Hey, I'm not having that. If you needed money, all you had to do was ask. You knew that. I told you that when you left. I wouldn't see Josh go short. You know I wouldn't.
I wouldn't lower myself after the way you treated me.
After the way I treated you? Correct me if I'm wrong, but wasn't it you who set my house on fire?
She did what?
Only because you were having an affair.
You kept that one quiet.
I never went to you once. Not once in all that time. Not even when Josh didn't have a stitch to his name.
No, because you were happy walking into a shop and helping yourself, weren't you, eh? That's the kind of responsible mother you are.
I did my best by him, Ron. I really tried.
Yeah, well, I'll tell you now. If you're not capable of looking after your own son, I'll take him myself. And I mean that. I've had enough of seeing the kids in this family scattered to the four winds.
I am capable.
Then why isn't he with you now, eh? Answer me that. Why is he just palmed off with your mother or your Lynn or whoever else it is so you can just go out and enjoy yourself?
My mum is dead, for your information.
What, Betty dead? When did she die?
And all Lynn hates me. I haven't got anyone, not even Josh.
What do you mean you haven't got him?
What I say. He's in care, Ron. I've lost him. He's with the foster family.
Listen, I'm going to have to sit down and knock it.
And you can keep the face off.
All right, mate, how long have you been there?
Ages, anyone interrupt?
Listen, there was nothing going on there, you know. We were only messing about.
No, it don't matter if there is.
Rich, let's go upstairs where it's quieter.
Excuse me. Ryan, are you in here? Father wants a word.
think you're fighting a losing battle there, mate. Looks like we both lost the bet. It isn't over till it's over.
Sarge, this is where you're hiding.
What are you doing here? Wasn't it obvious? He's half cut.
Don't walk away, boy. I want to talk.
Leave it, Dad.
I have to get this sorted.
Come on, Nick. Just one day, that's all I want.
Harvey, how many times do I have to tell you I'm not interested?
What is with you? Talk about fridge.
Do you want me to get rid of him?
No, it's all right.
Oh, come on, Nick. You can do better than some thick old padding.
Get the hint, student boy. She doesn't want to know. Now do it.
What? Be nice and shining all over. Thanks.
Hang on. Where are you going?
Look, your mother and me, we've been getting on since you were last here. We're happy. I don't want all that trouble starting up again.
Happy? Living in someone else's house? All their stuff wrecked?
I tried, Ryan. Honest to God. If you knew what I was doing to try and hold things together, a man couldn't do more.
A man? You're not a man. You're a drunk who can't even support his own family, whose wife has to work every hour God sends just to keep everything going. You're
nothing.
Oh, go home, Dad, will you? Sleep it off.
Oh, please, Ryan, I want to sort this out.
Oh, forget it, will you? It's too late for that.
I'm so sorry, Mum.
All right, OK. And pass us that box of tissues, will you, love?
Last few months, it's just been like a nightmare. I've been like a mad woman.
Why didn't you get in touch?
I couldn't. I wanted to, but I just couldn't. I didn't want you to know I was homeless and couldn't bear to see your face when I told you I didn't have Josh anymore.
Yeah, I'll cup hold of these. I'll get you a drop of brandy or something.
You okay?
What do you think?
What's going on, Ron? Where is he?
God knows. Look, love, I think it might be better if you got off, you know. I've got to get to the bottom of all this.
Is that what you want?
No, but I think that she'll open up a lot more if there's just the two of us.
Very cosy.
Oh, come on, Anne. It's not like that. You know it isn't.
Don't worry. If you want me to go, I'll go. I'm obviously surplus to requirements.
Oh, no, look, love, it isn't. I'll give you the ring, OK?
OK. See you, Ron.
I just don't want you to think there was anything going on, because there wasn't, honest.
Well, what if there was? It's not like we're going out with each other or anything, is it? You can go out with who you like, it's none of my business.
Yeah, I know.
And let's face it, if I hadn't turned up tonight, you probably would have copped off someone, wouldn't you?
No.
Oh, come on, Matt, you always do.
Yeah, that's only because you don't want to know.
Oh.
Well, Rach, there's loads of times that I've wanted to make a move, but, well, I've just backed off because I'm scared, in case it ruins things between us.
Really? Yeah. You don't fancy that Katrina?
No, she's not my type.
So what is your type, then?
Brunettes. Mank brunettes.
Nicky, will you move up the way?
Jake's, are you? This is my brother, Jason. Jace, this is... What? Are you Brian or Luke?
Luke, and my brother's Ryan.
Nicky, you're drunk. Go home.
What's if you then? Doesn't always enjoy himself.
Nah, but I do.
Hey, I might have a few, but I'm not that drunk.
Aw. Hey, watch me shirt.
Why? What's it do?
I can't believe it. Me and you after all this time. So what are you doing for Christmas?
Going to Bristol.
Are you sure you can't be persuaded to change your mind?
What do you mean?
Well, you could always spend it with me.
Look, Mike, I don't want you to get the wrong idea here. I mean, I really, really like you and everything.
Just one minute you're snogging the face off me, next minute you're telling me there's nothing in it.
Well, I just need time to think, that's all.
Not much time, Rich.
Oh, I don't know.
Forget it, I'm not waiting around for you to make up your mind.
Suit yourself then. It's fine by me.
What are you up to?
What?
Oh, it doesn't look like nothing to me.
Look, we're just having a smoke, that's all, no big deal.
Well, it will be if my old fella finds out.
What? He doesn't even know what day it is.
Just watch who comes out here. I don't want to get thrown out because of you. I'm too good a time.
He hasn't had a drink in a long time, you know. Doesn't look like it to me. Well, he's been under a lot of pressure recently. Stop making excuses for him. You know what he is, same as I do. A drunk.
Oh, God, it's boiling in here.
Let me cool you down.
Nick, here a minute. How'd you vote this on?
Turn this up, Jean.
When did they take him?
End of August.
4 months ago. And you never even rang to let me know.
I'm sorry, Ron. It's just the way I was at the time. I'd have done anything rather than go to you.
Why?
Why do you think? You kicked me out. You packed me in for Jackie Corkhill, someone 20 years older than me. I was devastated. There's no way I'm going to go crawling back to you on my hands and knees, no matter what I have to go through.
Not even for the sake of your son?
It wasn't as simple as that.
Well, it seems straightforward enough to me, Bev.
Ron, it was like I was on some kind of downward spiral. I mean, we split up. My mum dies. All of a sudden, I've got nowhere to live. Not even anyone to talk to. I was stuck in some crappy one-room bedsit. Just me and Josh staring at 4 walls. There's no way I was going to let you see me like that.
Well, how about your Lynn? Surely she'd have taken you in.
Last I saw of her was my mum's funeral. She sold the house and did a runner. Didn't even leave me any of my mum's stuff.
Always was all that, wasn't she? So what happened to the bedsit?
I blocked the plugs up and left the taps running.
Oh, no.
I thought if I flooded the place, then they'd rehouse us, but they just ended up kicking us out. Then we were stuck in some grotty B&B in the back end of nowhere. It's full of druggies and all kinds. I got my room broken into that many times. I didn't even bother replacing the lock in the end. Just give up.
But you still had Josh at that point?
For a bit. Then it just all went mad. I can remember he cut his head open. Some lad who we were living with had pushed him over. And, well, I just went into this mad panic. There was blood everywhere. I couldn't stop the bleeding and... I can't remember anything else. I reckon I had some kind of breakdown.
They?
Someone must have heard me or something. Next thing I woke up in hospital.
And what about Josh?
I'm sorry, Ron. I know I should have tried harder. I can just remember looking at him thinking, what kind of a life's he going to have with me, eh? Some stupid cow can't even put a roof over her head or food on the table.
What?
I thought I was doing it for the best.
Now, hang on, Bev. What are you saying? That you handed him over yourself?
I had to. For his own sake. Or I don't know what would have happened. I mean, it was that bad, Ron. I had to give him up.
Anyway, after that we went up the Gold Coast.
She'll be faint.
Would you want to go home? What's wrong with you? Hey, she's spoken for.
All right, I think I just need to lie down.
Yeah, come on, I'll take you upstairs.
You okay? You all right?
So whereabouts in Ireland are you from again?
Dublin.
All right. So how come you're not Irish?
Because I'm not from Dublin.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, that'll be all right. Oh, is there a dishcloth or something?
Oh, no, it's ruined. I'll get it clean for you, I promise.
Hey, hold it that, Luke.
Go and soak it in cold water quick before it sinks in.
It'll be okay.
I'm really sorry.
You okay, mate?
Yeah. I'm just looking for the,
Yeah, well, it's not in there. Why don't you try in there?
Hey, hang on, where are you two going? You can use the bog outside. I don't want people roaming around upstairs. Tim, do you know them two?
No. Just gonna have a laugh.
You two went for the toilet? Right, I think I let off. Did you see where my dad went?
No, maybe he's gone home.
Well, there's drink around, I doubt it. Right, I'm just going to go upstairs, find my coat.
Don't forget to tell your brother about his shirt. I'll get it clean for him.
No, we won't forget that.
And if you see Mike, will you tell him I'm looking for him?
Oh, why? Give you the bum's rush, has he?
I just can't understand why you didn't get in touch.
Told her. Pride. Stubbornness.
Then why come back with me tonight?
I honestly thought there was no going back for us, Ron. You wouldn't want to know. Not after everything I did, but when I saw you, the way you looked after me at the police station, just like everything fell back in place.
How do you mean, Bev? Fell in place?
Like a huge weight had been lifted from my shoulders. Finally, all my problems were going to be solved. You get Josh back with me where he belonged, and me and you could just pick up where we left off. Didn't even enter my head you'd be seeing someone else.
I see.
I'm sorry if I caused any trouble between you.
No. Anthea will be okay in the morning. You just took her by surprise, that's all.
Look at his little face. Big smile. Icing round his mouth.
Just can't believe he's going to be spending his birthday with somebody else this year.
I'm sorry, Ron, I've let you down. I'm a failure.
No, you're not a failure.
Yes, I am. I gave me son up. I handed him over to somebody else.
Only because you thought it was the best thing for him.
I've got to have him back, Ron. I'll die if they don't let me have him. Please say you'll help.
Dad, you in? Need some paracetamol. Bev, what are you doing here?
Yeah?
Joe, I can't get out. The gates are locked.
I've decided to make you my prisoner. You're not allowed to leave.
Is that a promise?
Can you come back round tonight?
I don't know, but I'll do my best.
That's it then. The gates are staying shut.
Okay, I'll give you a ring later.
That's more like it. See you later, lover boy.
See you, Joe, and thanks again for last night.
My pleasure.
Tim?
Stop shouting, will ya?
Get up. Oh, have you seen the state of the place? Your dad's gonna go off his head.
What?
Will you get up?
What happened?
We got invaded by a load of people we didn't even invite. That's what happened.
We can tidy up later.
Oh, we can't. You'd have to be home any minute. Get up, will ya?
Ah!
I can't get over it.
It's mad, isn't it? So where is he now?
With this family in Chilwell. Honest to God, Mike, I wouldn't have given him up if I hadn't been desperate. I love the bones of Josh. You both know that. He's my world.
And how long's you been gone?
Since August.
Gets me right here every time I think of it.
You've taken your time getting in touch, haven't you? Don't you think my dad had a right to know?
I should have gone 2 months ago when it first happened. I was just too proud, I suppose.
Where did you leave all your gear last night? I'll stick it in the wash.
In the bathroom. Thanks, Ron.
What's going on, Bev?
I've told you.
No, what's going on?
I want Josh back, and Ron's going to help me get him. He's coming down with me later to see him.
So how's my dad going to get him back?
Well, if the social services see that I'm sorted, that I've got somewhere to stay and someone to help me out, they're bound to give him back, aren't they?
So you're using him?
No.
Because I tell you now, just because he's back on his feet, don't think he can just swan in here like nothing's happened and start dipping into his bank account.
I'm not interested in his money. I didn't even know he had me.
Right, I've started running you a bath. Loads of bubbles, the way you like it.
Thanks, Ron. I appreciate it. See you later, Mike.
So are you going to tell me what's going on or what?
Hey, is Mick Johnson back? Wait till you see the state of that house. It was wrecked when we left last night.
Not as wrecked as me.
She wasn't that bad.
She was off her face. God only knows where she ended.
Did she definitely not come home?
Well, you haven't seen her today, have you? She probably ended up with one of those gate crashes.
Oh, don't say that. Made me skin crawl then.
Well, it's either that, or she stayed with that Musgrove. When I saw her, she was on the landing with her tongue down his throat. She made a holy show of herself. Come on, get a move on.
Leo? Leo? What the hell's going on?
Oh, my God.
I mean, you're 17, not 7. I should be able to leave you and not have to worry about what you're getting up to while I'm out. I'd generally have more sense.
I'm sorry.
What did you think you were playing at?
We only asked a few back, but loads came. And we couldn't get rid of them, could we?
No.
We just went mad.
Well, I'm telling you now, Leo, it's going to be a long time before I trust you to be left on your own again. Because you let me down badly. You both have. Now get this mess cleared up. Hey! We open this door, Nicky. Nicky, we open this door.
Stick them in the box.
Hey, Nicky.
Come on now.
Really sorry, I needed the loo.
What the hell's been going on? Did you stay here last night?
Yeah, I must have fell asleep.
You know, Gemma's better. Well, you'd better have been on your own, that's all I can say.
Look, I'm really, really sorry, Mick. I don't know what's happened.
Look, I don't want to hear about it, OK? Now, I think you should get yourself round to your own house before I go round there and tell your mum and dad what you've been up to.
You passed this one?
God, you really know how to show a girl a good time, you don't you?
I thought you were interested in cash.
That's what I was trying to impress you, stupid.
Ah, finally decided to come home, have you?
Where have you been? Next door. I must have fell asleep in one of the beds. Get lost. Oh, my God, what did Dad say? So he just got back, hasn't he? He wasn't very happy, put it that way.
I don't blame him.
So, who exactly did you fall asleep with?
I'll take your pick.
And what's that meant to mean?
You were an embarrassment last night, Nicky. Dancing round with anyone who looked twice at you, sliming all over blokes you don't even know.
Jason.
What? You made a show of yourself.
Just because you had a good time.
No, because you threw yourself at every bloke in there, including the ones that were already spoken for. You look like a right slag.
You were just having a laugh, the same as I was. No, Jean, he's right. I did look like a slag. Wish I never even went now.
I just can't understand why she's given up.
By the sounds of it, she was at the end of her tether.
Well, things can't have been that bad.
Michael, she had a nervous breakdown, son. And from what I can make of it, I think she was sectioned straight after.
You what?
You know, put in a mental hospital.
Yeah, I know what section means. So she's a sandwich short, then?
Not now, she isn't.
You hope.
The girl is on the way back up, I can tell. It's Josh that's the problem. Stuck in some strange house with a load of loony left-do-gooders. Poor kid must be up the wall.
Bev said you're going in later to see him.
Yeah, she's arranged to see him this afternoon. Take him his birthday present in there.
It's not going to be easy getting him back, you know.
It'll just be a bit of red tape to get through, that's all. Once she tells them she's living here, they're not going to turn her down, are they? Hey, back with his dad, nice little flat, steady income coming in. How can they say no?
Well, did you just say that she's going to be living here?
Well, sort of, yeah. Actually, I wanted a word with you about that.
About what?
You know, like where she's going to stay.
No.
Hang on, you don't know what I'm going to say yet.
I do, and the answer's no.
I can't have her staying here, can I? Anthea's already gone for me after last night. Besides, she's got nowhere else to go.
Dad, if it was anybody else, I'd say yeah, but Bev, we can't have her here after everything that's gone on.
What else can we do, son? We can't just turn her away.
Can't we?
Michael, son, think about little Josh. Stuck in some foster home, wondering where his mum's gone. Why no one's coming to take him home. Look, it'll just be till we get him back. Then she'll be out of here, I promise.
I don't know.
Michael, what else can we do, son? We can't just stick her back on the streets, can we?
Having a party's bad enough, but letting people stay over. And in Gemma's room, that's really pushing it, that is.
Well, I never knew she was up there.
What didn't you think to check? Or just let people roam all over the house?
Could you keep it down, Mr. J? I've told you, I thought everyone had gone.
Where's the sheet of our Gemma's bed?
What?
I've just stripped the bedding off and there's no sheet there. So where is it?
Well, I don't know. I haven't touched any sheet.
So where is it?
I don't know. Maybe she took it.
Oh, yeah, and maybe she's coming back later for the quilt.
Hey, I can do without any smart aleck remarks from you and all.
Can't we talk about this tomorrow, Dad? My head's killing me and I feel wrecked.
Oh, yeah. Well, you'll soon recover once you've done a few hours at the chippy.
What?
Yeah, you can do something to help. We're due to open in 5 minutes, so you best get yourself round there. And you, take that out.
Listen, Mike, thanks a lot, you know. I owe you one.
Did you say you had some paracetamol?
Oh, yeah, hang on. Good night, then, was it?
Yeah, it was all right.
Don't sound too convincing.
Well, let's just say I did a few things that I regret.
Oh, yeah?
That's what 10 cans of lager does for you, though, eh?
Suppose so, yeah. Here, better hang on to the packet.
So, somebody's sending a mad woman in.
Oh, I don't know. Bit later on tonight. Anthea said she might show her face later.
I bet she's got a thing or two to say about all this.
Just a bit. I think she thinks that Bev's going to jump on me bones any minute.
And what would you do if she did?
What?
Would you knock her back?
Why asking me that?
That's a simple enough question.
Well, yeah, of course I would. What do you think I am? Anyway, it's not going to happen, is it?
I don't know, you tell me.
There's no way I'm heading to town on Christmas Eve.
Ah, thought you might have given us a lift in.
What?
Well, I'm going out for a drink with the lads, aren't I?
You are joking.
Well, it's tradition. We go out every year.
You mean you went last year? I thought you said you'd take me for something to eat.
Yeah, I am. After being for a drink with the lads.
Yeah, but don't leave it too long, because I might not be in a fit state.
How do you mean?
I was thinking of asking your Nikki if she fancies a session round Bar Brookie. In fact, we might even make a night of it. With it being Christmas Eve and everything. Make it a sort of tradition. In fact, don't even bother coming back, because you'll probably be wasting your time. Nick? Cup of coffee? Here you go. God, your Jason really does me head in sometimes. Do you know what he's just said? What? That he's going into town with his mates on the Isle. Christmas Eve, and I'm not even going to see him. You all right? I'm fine. Still hungover, eh? No, I haven't even got an headache. Then what's the matter? What are you hiding here for? Nick, what's up? Nothing. Come on, you can tell your Auntie Trine. It's not all right. Oh, take notice of what your Jason was saying before. You know what he's like. Big brother watching over you and all that. He's just winding you up. It's nothing to do with Jason. And what's it to do with? Come on, I won't say nothing. I just can't stop thinking about last night. What about it? I don't know, it's weird. I can't remember half what happened. One minute I was downstairs having the time of my life. And the next, I was flat out on Gemma Johnson's bed. And it was the next morning. You just had a bit to drink. I know, but I didn't have that much. Oh, don't worry about it. OK, so you conked out on someone's bed. It's not as if you broke in and robbed the house, is it? It's what happened in the bed that I'm worried about. What do you mean? I think I might have had sex with someone. What do you mean? You think? You either did or you didn't? No, that's why I keep thinking no. I didn't. I couldn't have done. You wouldn't just sleep with someone, Nick, just because you had too much to drink? I know I wouldn't. Then what are you worried about? I'm trying to don't know what to think. There was a condom packet on the side. And half my clothes were off. What? Me knickers and me skirts, they were on the floor by the bed. Oh, Nick. I must have done. I must have slept with someone.
Here you go, Mike. Cheers, Mick. I need these.
Yeah?
Yeah, I was on the pub round at yours last night. I was wrecked.
Oh, you were there as well, were you?
Yeah, I think the old Bar Brookie piles around there.
Things get a bit wild, did they?
You can say that again. At least he managed to unblock the toilet, though, eh?
Yeah, well, it's one thing.
Yeah, just up all the plants in the back garden survived. See you later.
Yeah, it's all right. The toilet was blocked. What else haven't you told me?
Nothing.
I'm telling you what, Leo. You better not have any other secrets tucked up your sleeve. All right, Joe. What are you doing here?
Hi.
You remember Mrs. Fairley, don't you? My Gemma's mate's mum.
All right. I just wanted a quick chat.
All right. How you feeling now, son? Any better?
No.
You had a few drinks last night. Feeling a bit fragile, aren't you? Listen, why don't you get off? Get your head down for a few hours.
Really?
Yeah, well, no point hanging around here. Just put the customers off the chips, won't you?
Thanks, Dad.
See ya.
See you later.
So, couldn't wait to see Megan, or what?
I've got some good news and some bad news. Which do you want first?
Good.
I just bought your Christmas present.
Your present? It's only Christmas Eve.
Which brings me to the bad news.
Go on.
Clive's phoned. He's coming home tonight.
Now, don't be soft. Look, I know it's a weird situation, love, but it doesn't alter the way I feel about you.
Ron?
Oh, my God. Nothing. No, look, I've got to go. Yeah, there's someone at the door. Bye. Bev, what the hell are you playing at? Will you get some clothes on?
So hang on, you went upstairs for a lie down because you felt dizzy. And then what?
Nothing.
Nothing. You must remember something.
I don't, honest to God. It's a total blank.
Then maybe you didn't sleep with anyone. Maybe just got into bed and got undressed yourself.
No.
You had a few drinks.
No, something happened. I know it did.
But if you can't remember anyone coming in the room...
There's other stuff. As well as me clothes.
Like what?
A bit of blood on the sheet. And I feel different. Like... a bit sore underneath. I mean, is that what it's like? You know, when you do it for the first time?
I don't know. Yeah, I suppose so.
I just can't understand it. I didn't have that much to drink, not to go off and do something like that.
Nick, sleeping with someone's not such a big deal.
Yeah, but it is to me. You know it is.
Look, Trine, what's the score? Because I'm going to get off.
Fine. See you tomorrow.
What? So you're not going to go out then? Christmas Eve?
Doesn't look that way, does it? I'll see you tomorrow.
Yes, I'm just leaving him.
His plane doesn't get in till 11:30 tonight. I'm picking him up in Manchester.
Oh, there's no way you can sneak off without him knowing.
He wants to go away for Christmas. Barbados or Bahamas or somewhere. It's all booked.
So this is the last chance I'm going to get to see you till the new year.
Afraid so.
You doing anything this afternoon?
Nope. I've got Christmas Eve all to myself.
Do you want to turn that sign round for clothes then?
What the hell did you think you were playing at, coming out in the knack?
Sorry, it was a stupid thing to do. What else do you want me to say?
I don't believe you, Bev. I really don't. Did you think it would be that easy? You could just stroll back into my life 2 years on and take your kit off and that'd be it?
Of course I didn't. I don't know what I thought I was doing. I just wanted to thank you.
Thank me?
I lay in that bath and I thought of everything you've done for me. Taking me in when I nearly got you arrested and letting me stay and... Oh, I just wanted to give you something back.
Flaming hell, Bev. What are you saying?
I wanted to thank you, Ron. You're the only person who's ever cared for me. All I ever did was take from you.
Oh, come on, it wasn't like that.
Yes, it was. It still is.
No, it isn't. It isn't. Hey, come on. It isn't.
You're trying to get me back on my feet and I can't do anything in return. I can't even look after Josh.
Oh, don't be ridiculous. You've just hit a rough patch, that's all.
I really wish you meant that.
I do. You know I do. We all hit rough patches. I did when Nellie brewed a parade up. Must have caught that off you, eh?
So sorry, Ron.
Yeah, well, don't be. All right? Because it's not your fault.
Feel sick.
Oh, come on, Nick. Don't be too hard on yourself. At least you finally got it out of the way, eh? Even though you can't remember it properly. At least you've finally done it.
That's just it, though. I don't feel like I did do it.
What? Hang on, you just said you did.
But I can't remember any of it. I don't know who it was or what they did. It's like I just must have lay there, unconscious.
What are you trying to say?
I don't know. I just think that if it wasn't that bad a way, I mean, if it was comatose or something, then it's not like I could have stopped them, is it?
No.
And if it was like that, I mean, if whoever it was just came in and did it to me while I was dead to the world, does that mean I've been raped?
You awake?
Yeah,
Feels weird, doesn't it?
yeah. Still, I suppose it's only me and you, innit? It's not as if we haven't done it before.
No. Oh, if I had our Josh now, I'd be happy. The three of us back together, be like old times, wouldn't it? Now, I want you to stay exactly where you are, because I'm going to pop the shop. Get us something nice for our dinner before we go.
No, you're all right, Bev. I'm not that hungry, honest.
Hey, you looked after me last night. Now it's my turn to look after you. You don't mind if I take a tenner, do you?
Are you sure?
No, I don't know.
I mean, it's a hell of a thing to accuse someone of. You'd have to be certain before you went to police.
You don't believe me, do you?
Of course I believe you.
You don't? You think I've just slept with someone and now I'm trying to cover it up?
No.
It's written all over your face.
Nikki, will you just be quiet for 1 minute and listen to what I'm saying? I know you wouldn't sleep with someone on the first night. You wouldn't do it. We've had too many conversations about it in the past. All I'm saying is, if you're going to go around saying you've been raped, you've got to have to get it all clear in your head. You need to know what happened. You need to know who it was. You've got to try and remember.
All right, yeah. So, any of yours at McJohnson's last night?
Oh, yeah. If there's any frail going on, Nicky makes sure she doesn't miss out.
Did you hear the racket out of him? I was nearly onto the busies at one point. Our Will was going up the wall.
Oh, tell me about it. I live next door to them, remember?
Yeah, well, Nick Johnson should know better. He'd be the first to complain if it was someone else's house. Blame her now, I don't believe it. What? It's the fire starter.
Well, I see not much has changed round here. Still the same druggies and scumbags hanging around.
Back, are you?
Like it's anything to do with you.
Well, Dixon must be desperate. Having you back after what you did to his house. He must want his head testing.
Don't expect me to take any crap from the likes of you, Jimmy Corkill, because you're the scum of the earth.
At the ball.
Oh, and tell your Jackie I was asking after her. See ya.
Who the hell was that?
Some egg case Ron Dixon used to go out with. Must have taken her back. More fool then.
The way your father is. Said he'd be home by dinner time. Well, maybe he's been delayed at school. How? No one else there. He went in for a few weeks. Right. Is there anything you want wrapping? Oh, if you don't mind, I haven't done pieces yet. Hey, tell us what you think. Oh, love. Oh, it's gorgeous. He'll be made up, didn't he? No excuse for being late now, eh? I'll tell you what, it looks real. You'd think it was solid gold. That's because it is, you div. What? God, Mum, of course it's real. What kind of a cheapskate do you think I am? Cost me a fortune. And where the hell are you getting the cash to buy gold watches? Do I ask you to account for every penny of your money? Oh, no. No, of course you don't. Forget it. Forget I even opened my mouth. Jimmy Corkill, looking down his nose at me. Could give him a slap.
Yeah, well, he's a teacher now, isn't he?
Go away.
Oh, yeah.
Heard the lot.
Schools must be desperate, that's all I can say.
Hey, pick this up for our Josh. And do you mind if we stop off on the way? Get him something for his birthday from town.
No, of course we can. Christmas and birthday present, eh?
Hey, I wonder what he's going to think. His mum and dad back together after all this time. He's going to be made up.
Yeah.
Oh, can't wait to see him.
Look, Bev, I don't think you should be too hasty where Josh is concerned.
What do you mean?
Well, I don't want him getting the wrong idea about what's going to happen.
What's going to happen?
Yeah, you know, between me and you, like.
Why? What is going to happen?
Well, nothing, I suppose, is it? It's like I've been trying to say, you know, what we did. I mean, it was no big deal, was it? I mean, it was like what you said. It was more for old time's sake, you know, just a one-off between mates.
So you mean it, like, meant nothing?
Well, yeah, that's exactly what I do mean, yeah.
So you won't mind me telling Anthea then, will you?
Who was I talking to before I went to lie down?
I don't know, loads of people. Did anyone make a move on you?
I suppose both the Old and Musgrove lads.
But you think if either of them come on?
Well, yeah. Cut for the Irish one. Luke.
You kissed him?
But that was earlier on the landing and then we came back downstairs.
Who else?
Did I cop off with? No one? What do you think I am?
No, I mean, who else was hanging round you?
The Harvey from college.
The one you keep knocking back?
Yeah. You don't think he gutted on it, do you?
Was he still around when he went upstairs?
No. I don't know. No, Mike Dixon defo took me up.
And went in the room with you?
Oh, Jean, I don't know. After that, I get so confused. I can hardly remember any of it.
I didn't mean you meant nothing.
Didn't you?
No, I just meant that we should, you know, take things a bit more slowly.
What did you think, eh? That you could just have your wicked way with me and then throw me back in the gutter where I come from?
Hey, you know I didn't think that.
Because I tell you one thing, I might be homeless, and I might be skinned, and yeah, I might even do a bit of shoplifting on the sly, but there's one thing I'm not, and that's cheap.
I never said you were.
I can't believe it. I can't believe you do it to me. After everything I've told you, everything I've been through for the past few months, I thought you were trying to help me. Help me get Josh back. You just wanted an easy let.
Come on, Bev. You know it's not like that.
Don't I mean anything to you anymore? Doesn't Josh?
Of course you do. You both do, you know that.
So why did you say it meant nothing?
Oh, come here.
Hey, hang on a minute. Do you want something?
I don't know. Is this where Mr. Corkill lives?
Right, that's the spuds peeled, the vegetables chopped, the turkey stuffed. Just got to put it all on in the morning now. How are you getting on?
Yeah, not bad.
So now you must be the only teacher in all the world who's still working on Christmas
Yes,
Eve.
well, I want to get as much done as I can so we can enjoy the holiday.
Dad?
Yeah?
Does someone need to see you?
Me? Who?
Sir, I'm really sorry.
Susan.
Oh, my God. Jimmy, what's going on?
All I was saying was that this isn't about us, is it? Josh is the important one at the moment, and until we get him sorted, then we shouldn't get carried away. It's not as straightforward as just jumping into bed with each other.
What about this Anthea one, then?
What about it?
Are you going to bin her off?
No, I'm not. Look, Bev, try and put yourself in my position. Up to last week, I thought that was it. I was pretty much sorted for the next 20 years. My own little business, a nice flat, and Anthea. I thought I had it made. And to be honest with you, up to 2 days ago, if somebody would have asked me if I loved her, I'd have said, yeah, too right to do, because I thought I did. Till I ran into you.
I'm sorry, Ron.
No, I'm the only one who should be sorry, Bev. What I said before came out all wrong. You don't mean nothing to me. In fact, you mean a hell of a lot. But so does Anthea. And, well, I don't want to jeopardise that. Or my relationship with Megan. She's my daughter, Bev, the same as Josh is your son. And if she is about this, then I might as well forget that she even exists. Because she won't want to know.
So you're not going to bin me off either?
Let's just get Josh sorted first, eh?
Okay.
I'll be our Michael.
I'll go.
Dad here?
God, no.
Hello, Ron.
Hiya, love. Wasn't expecting you.
Well, you want me to go again?
No, 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 don't be soft.
I was going to take you out for a Christmas Eve lunch. My treat.
Sorry. We're going to see Josh. It's already organised, isn't it, Ron? You understand, don't you, love?
Oh, I didn't realise.
Anth, why didn't you ring, love, after travelling all this way?
It's all right, no problem. Meg's got the car. I'll give her a ring. She can come and pick me up.
Jimmy, the girl's doped up to her eyeballs. What the hell's going on?
Keep your voice down, will
I
you?
want her out of here now.
Kylie's only upstairs. I don't want her coming down and seeing this.
The girl is wrecked. I can't just throw her out on the street, Jim.
Then phone her a taxi. Yes, send her home to her father. Do what you like. Just get out of here.
That's it, Stevie. Lovely. Well, cheers, mate.
Nice one.
See you after the holiday.
Yeah, cheers, bud.
Have a good Christmas.
Same to you.
The wanderer returned, eh?
All right, Greg. For the morning I've had, I can take out you having a go at me and all. Your mum and dad are back. Do you want me to have a word?
I'm not telling them.
You've got to.
I don't have to do anything. I don't want them to know.
Nick, it's your mum and dad. They need to know what's happened. There's no as if they're going to blame you.
Katrina, I said no.
But they'll sort it all out for you.
I don't care. I don't want anyone to know.
What's all the shouting about?
Nothing. Just something about last night.
Oh, aye. Compare the notes, eh?
So how are you feeling now?
All right.
Are you still on the methadone? I'll take it that's a no.
I don't believe this.
So what happened? Does your dad know?
He'd kill me.
Oh, come on, he's your dad. He'd just want to help you. That's what dads are for.
Well, I thought maybe you could help me, sir.
I can't stay here. You know that, don't you, Susan? It's Christmas Eve. Now you've got to go now. Go back to your dad.
All right, Jack.
You'd be worried sick about her.
He'll understand, you know. I promise you.
Right, I'll call her a taxi, shall I?
Hang on a minute. Where's Peter's watch?
Yeah, coming in.
I'm in a bit of a rush, actually.
Don't be shy. Been down to meet you.
Come on, Meg, come in.
I'm Bev, Ron's, well, we used to live together, didn't we, Ron?
Yeah.
God, she's the image of your Jackie, isn't she?
Do you want a drink or anything, love?
I don't think we've got the time. We've got to be there in 20 minutes.
Ron and Bev are going to see Josh. That's the little boy I told you about, Meg. The one who's in care.
Only temporary. Ron's going to get him back for me, aren't you, babe?
Yeah, well, I don't know about that, but I'm going to try.
That's why I got back in touch.
Funny way of going about it.
I knew he was the one person who could sort things out for me. Anyway, I don't mean to be funny or anything, but we're going to have to get going.
So you're going to tell me where you've been till now, or what?
At the shop, standing in a 3-mile Christmas Eve queue.
You said you'd be back 2 hours ago.
Yeah, I know what I said, Greg, but we were delayed at work.
We?
Yeah. We had a load of last-minute phone calls.
We meaning you and Ross?
Yeah. Then after we'd finished work, we went to the supermarket together. He wanted to do all the shopping, to give his wife a break. He reckons she's been working really hard, in the run-up to Christmas. I said, turn your pockets out!
Lindsay!
I haven't got it! She won't mind turning the pockets out, will she?
What are you on about? She wouldn't rob anything from here.
She has, she's taken Peter's watch!
There I am, and you've got to believe me, I wouldn't rob off you!
Give me the watch, you robbing little cow!
Lindsay, if she had it, she'd say.
Well, we'll soon see if she's got it or not.
Lindsay!
Get off me, I haven't got it, sir, I haven't!
No? Well, what's that then? Your pocket calculator?
Well, where's me present?
You're joking, aren't you? Couldn't face town on a Christmas Eve.
There's nothing under the tree, I've checked.
Which is why I had to hide yours. See? That's one place you'd never look. Where the dusters and the cleaning stuff's kept.
Can I open it now?
No, you can't. You have to wait till tomorrow like the rest of us. Hey, don't be getting me up at 4:30 in the morning this year, you.
Well, I'm sorry, Mark.
For?
Being a pain in the backside. It's just it feels like you're never here anymore.
Babe, it would help, you know, if I came home to a smile occasionally.
I'll tell you what, I'll do the dinner tomorrow. You put your feet up, eh?
There's no need for that. Do it together.
I know what you're thinking, love, but there honestly isn't anything between them.
I don't believe this. What is it with this man? How come you can't see what he really is?
I know how it looks, but Ron just wants to help her get their little boy back.
Mum, she's practically eating him alive.
I know. Do you think I haven't got eyes in my head?
Then why don't you just bin him off?
Because I don't want to. Because until she turned up, we were getting on really well. Talking about getting married.
You are?
I wanted to talk to you about it. I still do. But even so, I'm not going to jeopardise that just because some lunatic ex-girlfriend's decided to show her face 2 years down the line.
Yeah, well, I think you're off your head. Because whatever's gone on between them two in the past is by no means over. She wants him, Mum. You could tell her the minute we walked in there. She was acting like they were a couple, not you two.
She's just really immature, that's all.
He is more like.
Well, I'm not, OK?
You all right?
Got butterflies. Look all right.
Of course you do. Come on. Let's get in there.
Mummy!
Hiya, babe. Oh.
Have you come to take me home?
I vowed I'd never have drugs in this house again after little Jimmy, and I meant it.
Yeah, well, she hasn't brought drugs into the house, has she?
No, but she's brought everything else that goes with it, hasn't she? The lying, the thieving.
Yeah, well, the girl is desperate.
No one has to take drugs. No one. You can choose not to. But the likes of her would rather rob off her own grandmother than say no to that poison.
Mum, you can't blame a 15-year-old girl. It's the ones who are selling it to her who should be done for it.
Oh, I'm not having that. No one made her take that crap.
Oh, Jackie, it's not as easy as that.
Oh, right, yeah, of course. I forgot you've been there, you've done it, and you've bought the T-shirts, haven't you?
So, are you saying our little Jimmy was to blame for what happened to him and all?
Yeah. I am, actually.
You can't say
because
that.
like her, he was too weak, he was too bloody stupid to say no to it. And he'd have sold any one of us up the river to get it.
I want to help her, Jackie, OK?
No, wait.
I've got to. No one else is going to do it.
I want her out of here, Jimmy.
Dad, you've got to let her go. She's not your problem.
It's not her fault.
What? Of course it's her fault. Who else's fault could it be? Say it, old girl.
You will not stay there.
You leave her, Jimmy.
Dad, she's not your responsibility.
It's all right.
I can't believe it. So what, you're just going to throw her out on the street, are you?
Remember when you had the abortion and only me and our Jason knew? I didn't try and make you tell anyone, did I?
Yeah, I know. That was different. It was my decision. You didn't decide to be raped.
I don't want me mum and dad to know.
Neither did I. That's what made it worse in the end. Having to lie to them day after day, telling them it was all right when really I was going through the worst nightmare of my life.
I'll cover it up, they won't know.
Oh, Nikki, look at the state of you. Of course they're going to know something's happened. They're not stupid.
I'll be all right.
Jingle bells, Greggy smells, Margie round the way.
Yeah, girls, get them down your
You're
neck.
starting early, aren't you?
Yeah, Nick, your favourites?
And a glass of sherry to wash them down.
I'm all right, thanks, Mum. I'm not hungry.
Oh, Nicky doesn't want a mince pie. That's a first, isn't it?
Still hungover.
Still suffering after last night, babe?
We both are.
It's all right, I'll leave them here. She won't be able to resist them much longer.
Come on, Mother Christmas. I've got a bird to stuff.
Oh, hey, is that a promise? Thanks, Jane.
Yeah, I wanted to have that as my number for you. And if you feel like you did today, like you need someone to talk to, you phone me. Do you hear? Reverse the charges, like, anytime you want.
Okay, sir.
Hang on a minute.
Oh, come on, Jackie, we can't throw her out. It's bloody freezing out there.
I've had enough of drugs to last me a lifetime.
Sorry I've caused you so much trouble, sir.
That's okay, love. Don't be worrying about it. You just make sure you tell your dad what's going on, eh? And then he can get you sorted out, okay?
Yeah, I'll take that.
The hell are you playing at?
What are you giving her money for?
Well, she's addicted, isn't she? Which means she'll lie, cheat and steal to get what she needs. Well, now she won't have to. At least over Christmas. Well, you wouldn't have wanted our little Jimmy on the streets at Christmas, would you? Now, that should cover what you need. And make sure you keep out of trouble, OK?
Listen, I'm really sorry about the watch, you know. See ya.
Can't
Jimmy!
just let her go.
Dad, there's nothing you can do. She's not your problem. Mummy's got to go now, babe. She's got to go and stay with Daddy, but you mustn't cry, OK?
Can't I come with you?
No, baby, you can't.
Don't you want me anymore?
Oh, of course I do. You know I do. I'll see you soon, OK? In 3 days' time. There you go. Finger for every day.
Bev, come on, we better get going.
See you soon, sweetheart. Be good.
Mommy.
Come on, son. Let's get you inside.
Nick, they'll be on your side, you know they will.
If some fella put a knife to me throat down a dark alley, they would.
Don't be soft.
This is different, isn't it?
No, it's exactly the same. Someone's forced you to have sex. You've got to tell your mum and dad and report it to the police.
And what if I do report it? And some fella steps forward and says, yeah, it was him. But I agreed to it. I wanted to have sex with him. What would me dad and our Jason say then? Our Jason already thinks I'm a slag.
No, he doesn't.
I'm not going to the police. It'd just be my words against his.
Isn't that the same in every rape case? The bloke's bound to say she asked for it, isn't he? You can't let that put you off reporting it.
I just feel like it'd be me on trial, not whoever did it.
Nick, you can't think like that. You've done nothing wrong.
A girl dressed the way I was.
Like I was?
Blitzed out of her mind, slamming over every lad in there. I don't think there'd be many people on my side, do you?
You've got to report it. If someone's forced you to have sex with him, raped you, you can't just turn round and forget it. That means he's walking around free. He could do it again.
It's not that clear cut though, is it?
Of course it is.
It isn't. I don't even know if I was raped.
You were.
I don't even think I tried to resist him. How can I accuse someone of rape when I can't even remember what happened?
Hey, come on now, you're okay.
Mum, what am I going to do? I can't leave him like that. He thinks I don't want him.
Of course he doesn't. He knows you love him. You just told him enough times, haven't you?
Mum, promise me, please, promise me you'll help me get him back.
I will.
Do you mean that?
You know I do.
Oh,
If you've been affected by rape, whatever the circumstances, there's a Channel 4 information line with sources of support, including specific help for victims of drug rape. The number to ring is 08 456 102 288. Lines are open from now until the end of January and calls will cost no more than 20 pence. That's 08 456 102 288. Brookside is back on Wednesday at 8 o'clock.
thought I heard you getting up early. Are you all right?
Just can't stop thinking about it.
You can't keep this up. You're gonna have to tell your mum and dad.
But how can I tell them what's happened when I can't even remember myself?
Well, you just concentrate on getting yourself better. Yes. Okay. Bye. Oh, dear Harry. Auntie Lisa's very poorly, so you and me, we're just gonna have to spend Christmas on our own. Aren't you a lucky little girl, eh? Santa leaving you all these presents. Do you like it?
Yeah, they're brilliant.
Oh, happy Christmas. Where's Will? Oh, he's still asleep, isn't he? Happy Christmas, love. You all right?
Yeah. Yeah, I was just thinking. You know, wondering what Susan's doing now. It's okay. I know you're both right. I've got to learn to keep out of it, haven't I? So, let's get on with our Christmas, eh? It's going to be a great one.
Oh, thanks. They're great.
Fella in the shop said they're the best you can get.
Yeah, most expensive and all.
Come on, Jason's son, he's been.
We're more excited than these.
This is just revenge from when we were littleish.
Too right it is. I remember when you used to be up at R4, jumping up and down on us, trying to get us out of bed.
Yeah, well, it was only coming in at R4 this morning, so there was no chance of that.
Oh, good night, was it, son?
Can't remember, I was too flattered.
Merry Christmas.
Thanks, Mum.
Shall I warm you another bottle then? Okay.
Oh, no. There you go. Happy birthday and happy Christmas.
Oh, Bev, you shouldn't have.
Don't be daft. I open this one first.
No, we're all going to open our presents together after dinner.
Oh, go on. It's your birthday present. Happy Christmas. And you. I hope it fits. Haven't put any weight on the last 2 years, have you?
That's smart, that, Pops. That's smashing that, Bev. Thanks a lot.
Hey, you can wear it today.
Yeah, all right, but I won't put it on just yet, because I don't want to spill anything on it while I'm making the dinner.
Do you want a hand with anything?
Well, I'm just about to make a start on the veg. Do you want to help me with the peeling?
Oh, I brought some veggie cutlets with me. You don't mind sticking them in the oven, do you?
Oh, listen, we keep an eye on things. I've got to go and see Susanna.
Do you think you should?
Michael, it is Christmas.
Look, you've made it quite clear that you'd rather stay at home, but Ron's invited us both for dinner. So will you please just stop going on and at least look like you want to be here?
But I don't.
Your dad's had me a bulk in there. He's messing about with one of those turkey-based contraptions. You see what they look like? Hiya, all the best.
Hi.
Yeah, listen, my dad's in charge of the dinner, so we can sit down to it once the bar's clear. I'm just popping out, so Michael, make sure you've got a drink.
Thanks.
And I won't be long.
Can't wait for me dinner. I'm starving.
I'm quite hungry too.
Right, who's next, then? Hiya. Happy Christmas.
Same to you. And happy birthday.
Oh, thanks, love. I'll give you yours later, OK? We're all going to open our presents after dinner. Right, what would everybody like to drink?
A couple of dry white wines would be nice. Thanks.
Wine and orange, please.
Wine and orange.
You all right, love?
Yeah.
You're usually more excited on a Christmas day, even if you have got a hangover. You sure you're not coming down with something?
I'm all right, Mum, honest.
Get that one.
Why is it always me?
Oi. And hey, if it's carol singers, tell them to beat it and not to come back until they know at least some of the words.
What do you think of the men? Aren't they just gorgeous?
Oh, they're lovely, then.
Aren't you clever picking these for me?
I'm glad I picked the right ones.
Dad, it's for you.
Hiya.
Right.
Look, I'm dead sorry about this, but I've just called round to see Susanna, and our back kitchen's flooded.
Do you want me to go around and have a look?
Well, could you? She didn't want to ask you herself with it being Christmas Day.
I'll follow you around.
Cheers, Tom. See ya.
Why can't you ring a plumber instead of dragging you off?
Where's your Christmas spirit? Susanna's our neighbour.
Right, come on now, folks. Your turkey will be going cold. Finish up now, please. All the best. Sit down now. Right, come on, folks.
Cheers, come on. I mean, you can see what a chap did wrong to her in the first place. She's barely working at all.
She's not exactly subtle, is she?
Are you going to say anything to Ron about her?
Like what?
Mum, his ex-bimbo is half-dressed and blatantly flaunting herself in front of him. You've got to say something.
Ron, does Auntie mind me being around?
No, of course not. She knows the score between me and you. She's really easygoing, you know. You get to like her when you know her properly.
Dresses a bit antoine, though, doesn't she?
Well, I think she's very stylish and ladylike.
Wouldn't you prefer it if she was a bit more, you know, adventurous?
Well, some people are not like that.
No, they're not, are they?
Get these carrots peeled.
You can't keep it to yourself, Nick. Just tell them. They might be able to help.
It'll just ruin everyone's Christmas.
It's obvious there's something up with you. You look terrible.
But you okay?
Oh, very noble. You've been raped. Unless you do something about it, you won't be able to start to deal with it properly.
So was Lisa in a bad way then?
Oh, she sounded really poorly, and she felt really guilty about letting me down, but no, I don't mind. We couldn't be helped.
So, this little one's having an eventful first Christmas, isn't he?
Yeah, good job. He's too young to notice what's going on.
Listen, why don't you come and join us for your dinner over at Bar Brookie?
Oh, I couldn't.
Well, why not? There's plenty to eat and we're hardly short of space, are we?
Well, I'll tell you what, there's no way we'd let you go without Christmas dinner. So if you don't have it with Jackie, come and have it at ours.
Oh, well, thank you. It's really kind of you both. Are you sure you don't mind?
Don't be soft. It'll be great to have you there. Listen, I'd better get back, so follow me over as soon as you're ready.
OK, I will. And thanks again for the present.
You're welcome. Listen, I'll see myself out. Bye.
See ya.
How's it going?
It's sorted for now. But there's obviously something wrong somewhere else. I'll have to get up in your loft and check your tank.
Oh, thanks very much. Margie can't have been too pleased you getting called out Christmas Day.
No, she was all right. You've got to help your neighbours out, haven't you?
How much do I owe you?
Don't be soft, it's Christmas.
Well, are you sure?
Yeah.
Oh, well, look at your trousers, they're soaked.
I know, I better get back and get changed.
I don't know what I'd have done if you hadn't been able to come and help me.
Oh, there's no way I'd have left you on your own to struggle.
Oh. It's nice to know somebody cares.
Yeah, I better go.
Dad, Mum said what's taking so long? The dinner's ready?
I'm coming now. I'll see you.
Yeah, OK. Thanks again.
Watch how fast I can go, Dad.
Where's your father? Hey, stop picking you.
I'm starving.
Your dinner's ready now, Nick. Oh, for God's sake, Nicky, will you straighten your face? If there's nothing wrong with you, why are you walking around with a face like a wet weekend? God, this is bad, Nick. You're gonna have to say something.
I told you, Jane, I can't.
What's the matter? Nicky, come on, Nick, you can't keep this up. Nicky, what's up?
Mum, I don't know what to do.
What? She thinks she's been raped. Raped? What do you mean, you think?
At the party at the Johnsons. Don't know what went on or how, I just knew something's happened to you.
Oh, my God. Oh, my God, Jason, you better phone the police.
The police?
What's going on?
Oh, Nicky's been raped.
Right, well, I'm not a religious sort, so I don't really know how to say grace. In fact, I don't even know much about this God stuff, except for that bit where they say his mysterious ways, his miracles to perform, or something. All I do know is that his life can't be any more mysterious than mine. But it has brought me two little miracles this year. Megan and little Harry. And I'd like to say to you both, welcome to our family. Even if it is a little bit unconventional, it's still our family, so welcome. I hope the year to come will be a happy one and that we can put all the traumas of the past year firmly behind us.
All years.
Yeah. I'd like to wish our Jacqueline good luck in her new club, and our Michael the very best of British with whatever surefire scheme he's bound to come up with next.
Yeah, all right, Dad, get on with it. We're starving.
And as my own little venture has gone from strength to strength, I've decided to hang up my garage skivvy hat and concentrate on the great grannies.
Oh, well, good for you, Dad.
Thanks, love. And lastly, but most importantly, I'd like to wish you all a very happy Christmas.
Happy Christmas.
All the best to you now.
But why have you left it 2 days before telling us?
I told you, Dad, I was confused.
But it's not exactly something you'd be confused about, is it?
All right, Greg. Look, babe, it's just that we're concerned about you. I mean, why didn't you tell us something was wrong a few days ago, eh?
I'd love to get my hands on the scumbag. You must have some idea who it was.
Are you scared to tell us who it was? No. I just don't know. Everything's a blame.
You're going to have to be a bit more helpful with the police, you know, love. That's if they bother to turn up.
Well, it is Christmas Day, Dad.
I know what day it is. I also know you were at that party. You should have done something to stop this from happening.
Don't start on me yet.
I will in a minute.
And you wonder why you didn't want to tell you. All right, babe, all right.
Here's the police.
Right, I'll go and see the men.
Look, I'm sorry, Nick, but you're going to have to tell the police more than you've been telling us, or they'll just think you're making it all up. Either that or they'll assume you've let something go too far after a few too many.
Well, thanks very much, Dad. Is that what you think happened?
No, but it's all a bit hard to believe, isn't it?
I knew I shouldn't have told you. You satisfied now?
All right, I'm sorry, OK? I don't know what you're giving me dirty looks for. If you hadn't been so lenient with it in the first place, none of this would have happened.
What are you going on about now?
You letting her go out wearing next to nothing, getting blind drunk all the time.
Will you shut up? Will you just shut up? I think about your daughter's feelings for once.
Well, what do you expect when she just comes out with that?
Hey, pack it in, will you, the pair of you?
What time did Peter say get back from the feed?
Oh, any minute. He only really went round to borrow a suitcase for the holidays.
Hey, Mum, do you think I'll be all right going off and leaving Kylie? Gosh, you and Peter deserve a break. I hope you get to see her soon before your father eats it all.
Just a taste in it, that's all. There we go, cakes. Oh, this is great, isn't it, eh? All the family round the table for Christmas dinner, all in good jobs, earning decent money for the first time. What a Christmas, eh, kid? Cheers!
Oh, cheers.
Oh.
So, go on then. Now, if Harry's 3.5 months and you're 8 months gone, how? It's another Christmas miracle or something?
Something.
So go on then. What's the big secret? What? What is it?
Jackie gave birth to Harry. She's his surrogate mother.
You are?
She rented out her womb, if that's a phrase you can get hold of. But it was a wonderful thing. I was desperate for a child. I've been told it was impossible for me to conceive.
I don't know. Anyone could give away the baby. It broke my heart giving Josh away for a few weeks, and even then I knew I was going to get him back.
See you, lads. Thanks. Hi, Nikki. I'm Diane, from the Family Support Unit at Manor Park Police Station.
Are you a proper policewoman, like?
I know, I don't look like one. I don't know what people expect, but I get that all the time.
I'm Margie, Nikki's mum. Do you want me to leave you two alone?
Do you prefer your mum to stay, or would you rather just talk to me?
Can she stay?
It's fine with me.
Can I get you anything? I mean, turkey hasn't really been touched. I could make you a sarnie or...
Just a cup of tea, please. I've just had my dinner when I was paged.
Have you had to come straight from home just because of me?
Don't worry about it. You got me out doing the dishes.
All right. You be okay if I make the tea? Or do you want me to give your dad a shout? No, be okay.
Do you want to shut the door, Margie?
I'm sorry, but I tried to get her to talk earlier.
It's okay.
Right. I'm just going to need to make some notes. Just get the main details off you, and then we'll get you examined.
But I've had loads of showers since it's happened, you know.
It's still worth doing. You'll be examined by the police doctor, but she's really nice, so there's nothing to worry about. And I'm going to need the clothes that you were wearing.
I know I've done everything wrong. I should have come to you straight away, but I just didn't know what to do.
Don't worry about that. Let's just see what we can do now, eh? So, do you want to tell me when and where the assault took place?
Next door in one of the beds on Wednesday night.
It's been an eventful year, hasn't it? Jackie having a baby for you, and Max doing one. Can't say I'm surprised, not with his past history. I know everything poor Patricia went through, you know. Very close, me and Pat.
That's right. You were the cleaner, weren't you?
So you sure you're doing the right thing, giving up your job at the garage?
Positive. I want to spend more time concentrating on great-grannies. And I want to spend more time with you.
Do you know what? I don't know how my old fella does it. He's got 2 women on his case, both of them mad for him.
Neither do I. It's not everyone, right?
How do you mean?
Well, she's much younger than him. What's their story with the kid and that?
Well, I'll tell you about that another time. But listen, I wouldn't worry if I were you. My dad's well into your mum, so Bev's got no chance of coming between them.
So, what does that make our Josh or Harry? Because Jackie's Harry's mum. She's Josh's auntie. And although Ron is more like his real dad, Mike is actually Josh's dad. So, well, that makes them first cousins, doesn't it?
Yes, I suppose so.
So when Jackie decided she was going to have the baby for you, did her and Max?
No, we used artificial insemination.
Oh, right. Down the Aussie and that?
No, at home, actually, but we followed all the proper guidelines.
How did you do that?
Oh, it's really not important.
I'll go on. You can tell me. We're family now.
Well, actually, we used a turkey baster.
Oh, my God. Thank God I'm a veggie. Hey, I thought Jackie was acting a bit weird this morning when me and Ron were messing about with one. Oh, I hope it's not the same one for your sake. Ron, is that a gravy stain on your shirt? I got him it for his birthday. Do you like it?
Yeah, it's very colourful. And it was very thoughtful of you, considering your predicament.
Well, actually, it was paid for out of some of the money that Ron gave me, but I reckon he's worth it.
Right, anybody fancy any Christmas pud? I'll go and get it.
Would you like me to give you a hand?
You stay where you are. I'll help him. You don't want to spill anything on your nice outfit.
And about what time would this have happened?
I don't know. The last thing I remember was feeling dead weird. And then Mike Dixon, the lads I know, helped me upstairs just after I nearly collapsed. After that, I remember being on my own for a bit. Flashes of someone coming in. But I can't work out who it was, though. It's just shapes and noises in my head. I don't even know if it was just my imagination.
OK. Just tell me what you do remember.
Nothing after that. Until I woke up the next morning. It took me a while to work out where I was at first. Thought I must have crashed out drunk or something. But I remember thinking I hadn't had that much to drink. Then I realised I only had my top on. My skirts and my knickers were off. And I didn't feel right, kind of dead sore, you know, down there. I looked down and I saw some blood on the sheets, but I knew I wasn't due on for another 2 weeks. That's when it first started to dawn on me what happened. When I saw the anti-condom packet next to me, I just went numb. See, I'd never had sex. I was a virgin. I just kept thinking I was stupid for just having it like that. I mean, I hadn't drank that much. It was only a few beers. I couldn't work out why I'd let someone just do it. But I didn't, I wouldn't. That's when I realised they must be right.
All right. Just take a minute. Don't think you get much use out of that.
Thanks.
You said you were drinking beer. Can you remember if you were drinking from a glass?
No, from a bottle.
And this guy that helped you after you collapsed? Mike Dixon. Do you know him?
Mike, yeah. Oh, Jason knows him better than I do, though. I don't think it was him. You don't think it was, do you?
I think you've got to face up to the fact that it could be someone you know. Even someone you know well.
Bev, what are you doing sat here on your jack, love? I'm topping up the brandies, do you want one? What's the matter, love? What's the tears for?
I'm a terrible mother. Here I am, drinking, enjoying myself. Oh, Josh is stuck on his own on his birthday with complete strangers.
Come on now. He'll be back with you soon. Look, what you did was for the best. Everything's going great for you now, love. And it won't be long before the two of you will be together again, you see.
What about us? Is there any chance that the three of us are going to be a family again, or am I just hoping for the impossible?
Do you want me to come as well?
No, you stay here and make a fuss for him.
Hopefully you'll feel better after all this. We'll take our time going through your statement. Going through what happened during that night in fine detail might help you remember. You and your mum can follow me to the station, OK?
Just try and remember what happened, love. We just want you to tell the truth.
You still don't believe me, do you? Dad, I'm not hiding anything. I just can't remember what happened, honestly.
All right, love. Will you just drop it, Greg?
Well, I'm sorry, but there's more to this than she's letting on. You don't just lose your memory, especially if you haven't had that much to drink like she's claiming.
I just don't remember.
But why don't you?
What is up with you, eh? Can't you see she's upset?
I just want to know what's going on here, that's all.
And I wish I knew too, but I just don't. All I do know is when I went to that party, I was still a virgin. And when I woke up, I wasn't. And I knew nothing about it, or who did it, or how it happened. Dad, I was right, I don't know, I just was.
I'm sorry, love.
You can see the Brookside Omnibus edition on Boxing Day at 6:25 here on 4.